Hello, everybody. My name is Michael Veinstein,
I'm Kyle Desser.
I'm an Oscar.
I'm Jaden Branham.
and today, on this very special at-home podcast, we have a brand new guest, Narek Tovmasian,
Oh, I'm not really new, but whatever.
and he's joined by a returning guest, Dylan Mayhew.
Fuck the Sri Lankan government and the Chinese government.
That's original.
This, I mean, he's not wrong.
I mean, that's a fair statement. I respect it
That's pretty
completely.
good. I don't agree with the China one, but I do agree with the Sri Lankan
Wait, what do you
one.
mean you don't
I'm
agree with the
a
China
fan.
one? I thought you hated
Oh,
the
no, he's
Chinese
kidding,
government.
he's kidding.
No. You see, Sri Lanka is just a terrible place. Those people there
The
are just...
people terrible. The people that came, left it terrible.
Manil, do you have any
Input.
any input on this?
I'm white.
Wait.
Hey, you're from Israel, right?
Oh,
Wait. Speaking
Yeah.
of the null, though, do you have trouble saying your last name?
that is true. He has a
Manil,
point.
unmute yourself, my friend.
Like you just
Look, guys, I'm cool. Look, Sayus.
Oh, God.
Narek, we can't
Cool,
see any of
I'm
that.
cool.
Or
I'm cool, guys. I'm so cool.
Back.
I'm so edgy because I support, very-
Communism, that's funny.
All
We
right, so
should have
let's
a
talk about
discussion.
our whole situation here right now. So, as everyone knows, the coronavirus, COVID-19, is going around right now, and so we're not allowed to join together at the Dessa residence where we usually, join together.
Our
so we're-
congregation hall.
Exactly, and we are recording from our homes. We are screen recording on Discord. Everyone's at their own home, except for Manol. He's in some sort of fucking dumpster behind a Wendy's or something like that.
Manil doesn't have a
His
home,
fault.
so this is the best he can do.
He stole someone's phone and is recording himself through that. And so yeah,
I bet
How
he
are
got
you recording
the
them?
web slinger and got it out of someone's hand like that, like Spider-Man does.
yeah. Except he, instead of using fucking webs, he used his semen.
Oh.
Much.
I took a dark turn.
I mean,
Um.
Manolo is
So
a
how
fan
how
favorite.
how are you joining us, Manil? Because as we all know, you're kind of homeless.
Talking
Okay,
to Larry on a library computer right now.
guys, I don't think he's actually homeless. I think you're taking the joke too far.
Next
Oh,
topic.
he's one of those people.
All right. Did anyone have a topic they wanted to share?
Let's talk about current event, not political events, but Corona.
Okay, no. Okay, well, when you talk about Corona as of now, it has to get political. All
Yeah.
these fucking dumbasses are, in their masks. And, okay, I think, personally, if I had my way, I would still go to, a friend's house. But to go to those fucking mass gatherings, what fucking idiot?
Yeah. Did you hear how they opened up
That's-
Huntington
that's a
Beach?
bit far.
They opened up
Yeah,
Huntington
yeah.
Beach in Orange County, California, and the day after, there were 300 new coronavirus cases in that area.
I
Good
saw
job.
a
Last
raid.
weekend alone, 40,000 people went to that beach.
Mhm.
40,000 people.
Serves them right, man. Fuck them.
Okay, can I share my input, guys?
Of course.
Yes.
I don't think that it's okay that they opened up beaches and stuff, but they do, and also I don't think mass gatherings is the smartest thing to do. But you have to understand that some of these people own small businesses, and they have no income, and they cannot support their family, and they're gonna end up homeless sooner
No,
or
People are
later.
going to the beach.
Huh?
We're talking about the people that are going to the beach.
Oh, you guys are talking about the mass gathering.
I actually have to be right back. I have to open the door for my sister.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Well.
so I was saying I understand why they're protesting the closing of all these small businesses and stuff, but I don't think they're protesting it's a good way to show it.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we all
Yeah.
been pretty lucky. Most of our parents are able to get money or even work from home. There's some people who just can't do that. So
Yeah, both their
That's
parents
kinda cool.
are now out of a job, and okay, the thing is that the $1,200 stimulus check. Can we talk about that for a second?
It's not.
Is
It's
it only
not
if you
even
want?
help
Like,
for
you
a
Can we
get-
month.
talk about how
At least
college?
they're getting money.
Can we talk about how college students, who granted they'll have a parent who's working, but they themselves who are over 18 and in college, they don't get a stimulus check because their parent is working, even though they're technically not a minor anymore and they're on their own. That and $1,200. Okay, maybe in like bumfuck Alabama, $1,200 is gonna be fine. But here in
For a
Los
month.
Angeles, California, $1,200 is gonna go by within a couple weeks to a month at most.
Wait, I thought
Michael, you gotta look at the
every month
population
only
of the
a
United
one-time
States. You can't that much.
What's the population of the United States? It's 360 million, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
160 million.
Times 1,200 equals.
Yeah, but it's not 360 times 360 mil. It's like
It's something
Not
like
everybody-
half of that because of all the
it's
kids
not
and
even
time.
half of that because a lot of people
Wait,
are still
okay.
working.
And like
They said $2
prisoners-
trillion, right?
Hmm.
That's how much. Wait.
But that's mostly going towards businesses. You have to remember that $2 trillion
That's
is.
what I'm doing the
Oh
math
yeah,
for.
the $50,000 towards a small business is like thing.
Did you hear
Not
how?
right now.
Okay,
Not
speaking
all small businesses
speaking of
are.
things going out of business, one topic I'm really passionate about is the death of movie theaters because of this.
Yeah.
Movie
Yeah, I
theaters.
don't think they're gonna.
Here's
Dying.
my prediction. So, are you guys familiar with the? Okay, so let's give some context. So AMC says this released a statement last week saying that within maybe like a few months to a year they might go out of business depending on how long COVID-19 takes place. That's a pretty big deal considering that they are like one of the biggest movie theater companies in the U.S. and they're about to go bankrupt.
How are they losing money though? Because they're not spending anything. They're only spending stuff on like
Oh,
employees.
here's the thing.
You
though.
have to spend
Here's the thing.
building taxes and everything.
So here's you have to okay. So
Ah.
here's what people think. Oh, what about like Avengers Endgame? Oh, that movie made like $2 trillion.
Unless you went to Disney.
Yeah,
Don't get shit.
that movie made like a trillion something dollars opening weekend, something like that. But here's how movie theaters
Billion,
work.
Really?
$1 billion, not a trillion. Jesus
It made
Christ.
$2 billion total.
At $2 billion.
I mean, not a trillion. I
think
meant
it
a
was
billion. My bad. My
Stabilizing.
bad. So that's still a
Math.
fuck ton of money. Don't get me wrong. And so here's the thing. Here's how movie theaters work. Opening weekend, something like 90% of ticket revenue, or more than that, goes to the actual company that made the movie. And then after opening weekend, all the money that goes to that most of, well, not all, but most of the money, and then it's split. Movie theater gets half, movie company gets half. So opening weekend, when everyone goes to see Avengers Endgame, most of the viewings were in the opening weekend. So Disney made all that money opening weekend, and sorry, it's not opening weekend. It's first 2 weeks, and after the first 2 weeks are up, then the movie theater gets like half. And you have to keep in mind when people went to see Endgame because they didn't want anything to get spoiled for themselves. So they didn't want to get anything spoiled for themselves, so they went during the first 2 weeks. So after the first 2 weeks, still a decent amount of people went, but not enough. Compared to how much Disney got compared to how much the movie theater got.
I don't know, because a lot of people rewatched it several times. I mean,
Yeah.
it stayed strong for like a month. Not gonna lie.
A month, yeah, and that keep in mind that was the biggest theatrical release of the year. Most other movies, people they'll see them, but then like the 2 weeks, only a fraction of the percentage of people will see them. And here's the thing,
And the only place they can make money is with snacks and stuff. And
and so they're gonna have to charge more and more for snacks, so less and less people are gonna buy them. And are any of you familiar with the newest Trolls movie, Trolls World Tour?
I'm very familiar.
That
was
movie,
that.
released.
No, tell me about that. I don't know what
that
it is.
that movie may have
before-
just that movie may have just killed the theater industry. Now hear me out. Hear me out. Trolls World Tour did something revolutionary. Instead of sending their movie theater straight to movie theaters, they sent it
Send to people.
straight to Amazon whatever rentals for $20. And you think, okay, yeah, they're probably this is probably just like
straight to DVD isn't like a new thing.
it's not.
That's what you're referring to.
It's not, but hear me out. Hear me out. So, Trolls World Tour, target audience,
Like kids. Like,
families, say like a nuclear family, mother, father, and 2 kids. All right, Trolls World Tour.
Kids.
Trolls World Tour premiered. It was $19.99 for a 48-hour rental. The average ticket price in the U.S. is around $9 to $10. Let's say it's 9. 9 times 4. That's already $36, so more than the rental. Not to mention with children, they'll tend to want snacks. So that's not only is it $36 alone for the tickets, also another decent amount.
Let's say $50.
For
Just $50 per
$50 flat. That, and the parents have to deal with the hassle of taking the kids to the movie theater, finding seats, this and that. But at home, it's so much more convenient, and it's less than half the price. $20 for a 48-hour rental. You could watch it how many times in 48 hours, but watching it
I
once,
think it's $20 for a rental.
I don't
it's
think that's
20.
gonna
It was
I
19.
don't think
$20 is too much. It should be $5.
Even then, $19
Yeah, it
is still
should be, but-
super cheap
It's
compared
for
to how
only
much it
that
would
movie?
cost.
For that movie? For
There's
Trolls
no-
World
For
Tour.
Trolls World Tour.
Michael's right though. Like $20 for compared to 50, that's still
That's
super cheap.
that is still an amazing, outstanding deal
Okay,
compared to having to actually go.
yes, I don't think that's gonna be like a thing that continues like too much. Like
Oh, but
after
here's the
Corona
thing.
is all over, I don't think that's gonna be a major trend because the film industry is
Doesn't
trying
want
to support
people to do
the
that.
theaters because they don't
Oh
want.
no, but the
people-
thing is they're not. If Disney could cut out the middleman of the movie theater and have all their profits go to themselves, they would do it in a heartbeat. They would, and you know it, because Disney is the greediest corporation out there currently.
You know what I don't understand?
What?
Disney's owned by AMC.
Huh?
Disney's owned by AMC. Yeah. No, AMC is owned by Disney.
Yeah, that's just money that they have to pay to AMC. So if they could just cut
Why
out
are they going
AMC,
bankrupt?
if they could just cut out AMC and have all the money go to them themselves, because they have to pay it's not. Oh, every single dollar that goes through AMC is going to go directly through Disney. It's going to be like every single dollar through AMC, 5 cents is going to go towards Disney. Something
No,
like.
but then, okay, but like, what's it called? If Disney owns AMC, then they'll probably get money for.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
No, but they
right.
don't get everything. Because keep in mind, theaters. Hold on,
Listen
I'll
to
let
me.
you finish. I'll let you
They
finish.
can keep it afloat, Michael.
So like, let's say they send it straight to Disney Plus or whatever, right? Disney.
They don't
you-
do
you're-
that. They don't send it straight.
They
I
do.
mean,
They do.
like in the
Okay,
future,
okay.
if the future the movie theater industry is just like dead, and Disney just sends all their movies straight to Disney Plus, for example, they're gonna get less money because somebody who's paying for Disney Plus would still pay to see the movie because it's not on Disney Plus, and then it's like you said, it's $50 to see Trolls versus 20, so they'd still get more money that way.
But here's the thing: when they get money through AMC, you have to remember, it's like, movie theaters are huge. Therefore, they have to pay
Yeah.
a lot of rent, which adds up. So if Disney can just wipe out AMC, so they don't have to pay rent for those movie theaters that are now making less and less money than what they want, they would. They would just have it go straight to what's it called? Straight to Disney Plus, and they've done that. Disney Plus has Disney Plus original movies that they didn't put in theaters that went straight to Disney Plus because they probably thought, well,
To
maybe.
incentivize people to get Disney Plus.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. Wait.
But
Okay, like I understand that everyone knows that Disney is greedy corporate, like one of the greediest corporations.
Yeah.
But it's actually a very a very common thought between a lot of the filming industry is they want to keep movie theaters alive because it makes the hype for the movie. Why do you think Avengers Endgame did so well? Because of the hype for the movie theaters, like the whole crowd watching it. That was a huge part of the experience of watching movies like Infinity and Endgame and stuff like that. So, even though they are greedy, I wouldn't say that Disney's gonna, just cut out, or even most of the filming industry is gonna cut
I don't know.
movie theater business.
I was like saying hypothetically, if they could.
Can I say my thing
yeah,
now?
go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys gotta hear me out for all of this. So I was doing the math, and $432 billion goes to the citizens of the U.S. from the stimulus check. So when a company says that they're not getting anything, there's 1.5 $1.568 trillion that went to businesses. So they can't say, oh yeah, we're gonna go bankrupt. We need to open soon. You guys just got hundreds of millions of dollars. You can afford to close some places at least. The people of America only got $432 billion. That's nothing. So they need to stop complaining, close down some locations. Doesn't even matter. We're the ones that should be worrying.
Yeah, but here's the thing: a lot of that money, they count. Say, for example, could someone look up how many McDonald's there are in the world or in the U.S.? Each
2,000.
McDonald's is gonna get the same amount of money as, I don't know, some like grandmama's fucking home kitchen,
Jeez.
fucking shit like that.
Jesus Christ, there's almost 38,000.
So in total, all the McDonald's, they're each gonna get the same amount as some like broke, fucking the verge of bankruptcy, startup, what's it called?
Mom and pop.
Yeah, mom and pop shit. And so combine all those McDonald's up, you know, those companies, the chains, are gonna make way more than the mom and pops will, essentially.
This is also not to only say, what do you call it? Most of the stimulus checks didn't go through at the same time, so a lot of these places didn't get their money as well.
Yeah, and they're still waiting on it. Oh, but back to the movie theater thing. That's so basically that's just my entire argument for the movie theater thing. Essentially, I just believe
I
within the
think
next,
that's
maybe not like the moment we come out of quarantine, every single movie theater in the world is just gonna, cut out. I think it's
Is
gonna.
anyone hyped for Black Widow?
No.
Who wants to see that movie?
5-10
Should've
years,
been
all movie
excited.
theaters are gonna be gone.
Wait,
You're a liar.
I think it'll be better than Captain Marvel.
It would be better. It's probably gonna be better than
probably,
Captain
but-
Marvel because Brie Larson is one of the most unlikable people in Hollywood.
A chance
Okay,
to
but-
redeem yourself.
Just because you're an unlikable.
Or,
person
no,
doesn't mean,
Scarlett
like-
Johansson. To actually do
Kyle, you know
better.
that's the reason that Captain Marvel got like a majority of its hate for the.
Yeah,
for
I
the-
get that. I
because of
get
Brie
that.
Larson.
But like, if you shut all of that out, that's not like what would make a movie bad. I'm not saying I like Captain Marvel. I thought it was a dumb movie, but
I thought it was alright. It was just pretty
It
generic.
wasn't. It was okay. Like some parts were okay. Some parts are definitely better than others. Some parts.
Most
are
of the
just-
Marvel movies suck, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all
I'm gonna
so
say it. I'm gonna
boring.
say it. Black Panther was a
Guardians?
shitty movie. That movie fucking sucked.
Hey,
Black Panther
That
sucked.
That
It
is
was
a
a
97 on Rotten Tomato.
yeah,
Why?
and it was
Why?
nominated for an Oscar. I'm pretty sure for best picture.
I agree with Crazy. Their amusement
I
park.
think Aiden, back me up. What are you doing, dude?
You said that it's okay. The reason
The only good movies are like
it did good as a movie is
Guardians.
because we don't have enough movies for black people that.
And Thor Ragnarok was really good, mainly because of Taika Waititi, because he's an
bro.
insane
You guys have
director.
Dolomite is my name.
What?
What? What?
I don't know. I just thought the most obscure black show. Like,
Wait, what? Repeat that?
I don't know. It's just a Netflix.
No, because of what I just said.
Wait, what did you
Come on,
say?
come on.
Dolomite.
Wait, wait,
is
wait,
my
wait, wait,
name.
wait, wait.
It's one of those Netflix shows.
What?
Guys,
Narc?
did you see?
Oh, let
Are you talking about the talking about the show that I'm talking about, or I'm thinking about? Is it the it's like Blackish, but it's like not.
Black
It's on Netflix. Is that what it's called?
The
Yeah.
prison?
You guys have dear white people.
Yes,
Right,
yes,
love
Black AF. Dude, have you seen what all of their episodes name is?
What?
Episode 1, because of slavery. Episode 2, because of slavery 2.
We're not going there.
We're not going there.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
go.
go another
Because of
path. We're not
slavery.
doing this.
Mute him. Mute
I'm
him.
just reading. I'm just reading. Like,
Narc, you're gonna
it's
start a
all- it's
race
all
war or
about-
something on accident.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I
I'm,
think
I'm just
we can
saying.
get very political. I don't think we should get racial though. I
I'm
think
not getting
that's-
racial. I'm just
I know,
reading
I
the
understand,
the episode
but, like,
names of the.
I wouldn't.
So,
I
I
wouldn't want to
feel like
get.
we're going to
I have no
Nothing.
malicious intent, but I'm going to read the episode names. You gotta
Let's
say
just
saying
not
that.
get into this argument. Just that's. Let's just make that
I'm
clear.
not trying to say, oh, that's stupid. I'm just saying.
Wait, back to Black Widow. Why is she not? Why is you know,
Dylan.
never
Because
mind.
she's dead.
Yeah, like I thought
Spoilers.
Scarlett Johansson, the character's just boring. Just whatever. She's used for like sex appeal.
That's what most. That's what a lot of
That's
like,
what most of them are used for.
female superheroes were used for back in the day, and still some traces today.
So her Brie Larson. She's a big.
Catwoman.
Her head's a block.
Oh, we bring up that one.
Dylan, you can't objectify women. It's not right.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'll do the fuck I
How's
want.
food delivery doing right now?
Oh, they're fucking making
What?
bank.
Who?
Food delivery.
My dad, he installed a post. So before this whole Corona thing happened, he installed a post. Installed like Postmates or Grub Food, whatever one of those type of things. Yeah, that. He installed one of those things, right? Just ordered one thing, ordered it. Never. He didn't uninstall the app, but he never touched it again. And then the moment this like lockdown under effect, whatever, went into place, he got like 5 emails within the span of like, 1 day, for like
Yeah, me
discounts
too.
and this and that. Those companies, they are making bank.
For free.
They are making so much money. And I drove past a.
Want to go to the supermarket.
That's the place.
They don't want to go to the super. People don't want to go to.
Yeah, people are tired of eating at home, basically. And I drove.
Yeah, once a week I get delivery so I can support the small businesses around my house. I think that's what everyone should do. Once
Yeah,
a
that's good. That's good, Dylan.
keep them alive. I have this Indian food place. I mean,
Hey,
I don't-
dude,
I-
don't talk about that.
Hey, don't bring that up on here.
It's
I-
fine. It's fine. I hate how people are complaining about they can't go to the barbershops and shit.
Yeah, and that's what's starting all these like.
I'm enjoying my long
Oh my
hair.
god, that's my hair.
I,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
likewise. I'm not
I was,
gonna.
gonna, I was gonna grow my hair anyway.
You, Kyle, don't
Yeah,
you
I'm
cut your
trying
hair
to
like
get my
once or
shoulders
twice a
back up.
year?
Yeah, I usually cut haircuts in October and February.
Got a haircut.
But I think all the Southerners are just screaming about it.
Got a haircut.
I don't know. 'cause
For
I'll-
if you've seen what's going on in Michigan,
What's
to
going on in Michigan?
protest this with like M16s, they're going up to like the Capitol building with M16s protesting this.
Yeah, that's
That's
dumb.
That's not-
badass.
That's
Oh,
And
Okay, wait,
hey,
wait.
Second Amendment.
Wait, okay. You know how like everyone's
Yeah, no, that
saying,
is
like,
true.
oh yeah, this year's gonna be so bad. Like we start with all the deaths, the Australian wildfires, Corona, and like in May or like March, there's gonna be aliens. There have been reported UFO sightings by the fucking FBI.
yeah.
Have you
Yeah,
seen
but
those?
nobody-
with the
Nobody
UFOs,
gives a
there's
shit.
Two of those already released.
Does
Two
no
of
one
those
remember
were-
the footage of the lights in Arizona? Like, what was it, like
Oh,
80s
yeah,
or
the
70s?
Phoenix Lights. Phoenix
Yeah,
Lights.
that was
Phoenix
the
Lights, yeah.
war. Was the thing.
But yeah, like one of these.
Do you guys
things
know
is
what the
dark
Marfa
night
lights are?
I don't know.
and
Remember
they
the Battle of
destroyed
Los
footage.
Angeles?
The Battle of Los Angeles, yeah. We still
Oh,
don't
the
know what it was.
riots?
Not the LA riot.
No.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
This
the
No,
other
alien
the
one.
Battle of
World War
LA.
II?
It was like in World War II during. They thought it was Japan.
Yeah, and then they were like, no, it's a weather balloon, but we still don't know what it was.
Balloon Boy?
It's like Roswell. It's much.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe in Roswell.
Roswell
That's
didn't
the-
happen.
that's all the
Roswell
fake
didn't
ones.
happen.
What's Roswell? I'm
You
not.
Big UFO crash.
No.
That's like one of those infamous alien like.
Yeah, no, that one, I don't think someone's fishy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
because
just
they're
so much
just making
evidence.
it to seem like, oh yeah, this is what started it all. No, there were sightings for like years.
Even back
That's
when, like,
Egyptians fucking wrote that shit on hieroglyphs.
Yeah, exactly. I think that they were here. They were here before, and they just
You know
don't
what?
know.
I don't know about any of that. All I know is that SCPs are real.
Dude, don't say that.
Watch out
Don't
for that.
say that.
I believe that. Dude, the SCP is actually very interesting. SCP Foundation. is very
SCP
interesting.
Yeah,
171
the
is
Okay, okay.
lore is really
Not
cool.
me, bro.
I will admit that it's really cool.
I'm gonna say about SCPs, like in like SCPs and like stuff, other like that, like Siren Head, and all that.
That's not an
Trevor
SCP. That's
Penn
actually
stuff.
fun
I
facts.
don't know, like Sesame and other stuff, like
Krillix or not Krillix. Cryptids.
What is it?
Cryptids.
Okay, cryptids and like SCPs. Like I kind of wish those were real.
They're interesting. They're so interesting.
Because like, how much better would life be, or how much more interesting would our world be if like shit like that existed? Like,
But what
like,
if
it's
It's a
not-
SCP
lot more
won't happen?
terrifying. I
Then
can
we're
tell you
just
that
dead.
much.
It'd be terrifying. Like,
If
yeah, you wouldn't go in the
SCP-1
woods.
happened, dude,
I personally would want that. Like, there's like certain rules, like you don't go outside at night at like
No,
certain hours.
Why?
Curfew? That's a thing.
I don't know.
no.
It just
No,
makes it
no.
more
No,
interesting.
but like But like for
Locked up.
supernatural reasons.
Yeah,
not because of
supernatural.
Kerper.
Not because yeah.
Do you guys know what started my fear of cryptids?
What FNAF?
Pop Tropica.
Pop
What?
Tropica. Wait, what?
There's a map. There's a map. It's called like cryptids or something. And I saw a picture of the New Jersey Devil, and I shit my pants. I was so scared.
Dog.
And do you guys know that? Do you guys know that generic photo of Bigfoot like that everybody uses?
Yeah.
I saw that, and like every time that popped up, I would close my eyes. It would be so scary.
I used to watch like
Let's see if I can
was
find
really
it.
into cryptids and shit. Like when I was younger, I would be on like the History Channel or one of those like sci-fi channels. I'd be just watching shit about the Jersey Devil and the Mothman. I
Dude, the
love
Mothman is
That
so
was my
cool though.
favorite.
Dude, I love how. Dude, I love how the
Bugs.
Mothman, instead of people picturing him as like this big scary beast, it's a tourist attraction, and it's been so marketed too.
Yeah.
If you go to where's he from again? What's Mothman from?
West Virginia.
Yeah, if you go to like that town or whatever, where where he's from, like quote unquote,
Appalachia, guys.
there's just
Appalachia.
Mothman snow globes, Mothman T-shirts, Mothman everything. They've just marketed him.
I mean, that's the smartest thing to do, honestly.
Oh,
That's
for
just-
sure.
Those shows are the best.
What shows?
What shows? Ancient Aliens?
Finding Monsters, all those Finding Bigfoot. Those stupid shows.
Oh, like on the
Oh,
history
Finding
channel.
Bigfoot
Dude, the
sucks.
History
all the
Channel.
Finding Bigfoot shows suck.
I
I remember
watching
when the
kids.
History Channel was about history.
I don't think it ever was, if I'm being honest.
I don't
I
think.
No, like it actually had like stuff on like World War II. Now it's just ancient aliens.
No.
That's it.
Okay, but Jaden, it has been Ancient Alien. It's like okay, probably like the '90s or something. It was history, but
Been around for a
after, like,
while, I know that.
Like
Dude, they were like, yeah,
2000s,
people don't give a
it's
shit
been
about
just
actual
aliens,
history.
monsters and shit like that.
And
I care
Pons.
about history.
Reviving Hitler.
Dude, I think it's because like, yeah, dude, people who, if you're gonna watch TV, then chances are you're not gonna give a shit about history, you know?
Hell no.
They want to
So-
be entertained.
Yeah, they have to do something so they don't, so they actually make money.
Do you guys want to hear something cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joseph Stalin killed more people than the H word guy.
Hi, dude.
But
Yeah,
that guy was
by a lot.
that guy was
Like,
a loony.
Yeah,
He killed
Killed
everyone like close to him
Didn't the
just because he
Chinese
felt
one-
like they were plotting
didn't the
against
Chinese
him.
guy kill more though?
Mao Zedong.
Zedong.
He didn't.
45 million people.
Yeah, he's second.
Oh, not billion. What?
Billion.
Billion. Dude,
Right, he
man,
killed the
we're
world
going
like 10 times over. Okay, but like they've like theorized that there was only been about 100 billion people on Earth so far. So that's pretty crazy. Imagine if like we
That
didn't
is.
die, the world would be absolute shit. Like we didn't die from like starvation and stuff like that.
There wouldn't. There
Hunger
wouldn't.
and age.
Dude, so many people can live on the Earth, dude. You don't.
No.
No.
They're like yeah, they'd be
Dude,
able to live, but live how we live today, we take up so many resources.
Hmm.
Like we're
That's
just
true.
destroying fucking.
We
like,
already kind of do.
oil, and like destroying the ocean for the like with plastic for that and trees. Like, with how many cows have destroyed our atmosphere, that would get so much worse if there were 100 billion people.
Fuck up all the cows.
Fuck up all of them. All of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it. That's why the Amazon rainforest fire started, because they needed more land to build in what do you call it, Brazil. So it's just like just
Yeah,
burn.
they've been doing that for years.
It's recognized because
It's only widespread now because there's a whole movement again.
Jaden, fact check me on this. Did the ozone layer repair itself or some shit in a certain area?
Yes, yes.
that's
it did.
what people were saying. I think that takes years. I think people are over exaggerating about that.
Oh, dude, it's completely
probably-
fine.
it's
We can
Probably like
do whatever we
minimal
want.
repair.
That's still good though. That's still
No,
good.
Yeah.
You don't believe
Yeah.
in global warming?
We don't even need the ozone layer.
What
dude.
about global?
We don't need the ozone layer.
We don't need it. We
No.
don't need it.
All right.
That's-
Whatever you
that's
say.
gonna
We have the atmosphere. The atmosphere will protect us.
Do people like don't believe in global warming? Like, okay, by the small chance that it's not real, even though that hundreds of scientists, say it is, what harm would it do in believing in it?
Yeah.
And supporting the cause.
It's not like it's not being forced on you.
It would just make the world a nicer place.
What would?
So we get shit forced on us all the time anyway, like laws and stuff. people still comply by those most of the time.
Wait, Dylan, did you say like what would be the harm in believing in global warming?
What would be the harm in believing in global
Oh, big
and
oil.
helping repair?
Big oil. They're gonna lose so much money because they're.
Good. Fucking make
That's
it.
good.
Oh, it's so good, but you have to remember that these oil companies are so huge. They practically run a quarter of the world. You have
Yeah.
to remember that. And so it'd be so hard. Nobody ever is gonna be able to take down big oil. No.
We're gonna run eventually.
Oh,
We
eventually.
could just
Oh,
Venezuela
yeah,
does
big
and
oil, like-
nationalize oil.
Because after, like, if we'll go electric, but we'll probably go nuclear after that.
Yeah.
We are gonna
I
go
think-
nuclear.
I think we should all become like Abu Dhabi. Like how they like 1% of the fucking like the country is like beautiful, and then the other 99% is just poverty. Do
I
that.
don't think we should do that, Narek.
Yeah.
I don't think we should do that.
Like 1% of the whole country is just like nice ass buildings and like supercars and shit like that. Like just driving around.
A lot of Dubai is actually.
That's how it is in Abu Dhabi, dude.
UAE, Qatar, all of those
Dubai.
countries, Bahrain.
Yeah, same with I know, most of that country. I
Okay.
mean, it's big building, but it's still such a shit.
Yeah. Jaden, you're really sad right now because airplanes.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
because
They're getting
The
a lot
air-
of them are getting
Wait.
demolished.
might go out of business.
Out in Southwest, some guy.
I'll be
there
right
was
back.
A flight. There was a
Alright.
flight, and only one person was on it. And I was just thinking, hey, that's kind of dope.
Yeah, imagine
plane.
you just get a whole thing to yourself.
His
Yeah, dude,
first
he was the
class-
only one on it. No pilot either.
there
He has to fly himself.
There's only one person. He was the no.
Dude,
it
that
was-
honestly
it was
must
one
be
of the-
so nice for pilots and
Yeah.
like flight attendants too. They can just chill. They can just cater to one dude and like that's it.
Wait, I have not been listening. What are you guys talking about?
Some guy was he was the only person on a flight or some shit, something like that.
Ah, okay.
That must be so nice for everyone on board.
dude.
What are you talking?
You guys
What
hear
do you
about
call it?
gas prices lately?
Yeah, how crude oil is cheaper than water.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
nice.
insane. It dropped to -40 2 weeks ago.
So they better be paying me if I can buy oil. Or for me buying
It's
oil.
exactly what they were doing, trying to buy oil from people. It's insane.
Nobody's taking my.
No,
oil.
yeah.
Been saving
What?
up all my oil.
For
A
what?
little
your-
oil.
Pay the
I have a little like those machines that like bob up and down. You like see in Bakersfield, I have that running. in the middle of my living
Running
room.
in your backyard. Yeah, dude, are you fracking your backyard?
You have an oil rig in your backyard, Nar?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know,
I'm
like, yeah.
illegal.
Oh, shh.
What's that movie, the Mark Wahlberg one, where the tanker exploded?
Deepwater
Oh,
Horizon.
Yeah. It's his backyard.
Dude, there's an explosion. An oil rig blows up in Narek's backyard. Doesn't even bat an eye. Mark Wahlberg is
Did you guys?
fighting for
Did you
his
guys
life.
hear what happened?
What happened?
Like what some people are trying to do?
What?
Some students are messaging AP, what's it called?
Yeah, for the
classrooms
prices
and,
to be
like,
lowered?
The college board. Yeah, like because we're just taking a 45-minute test instead of a 3-hour test,
Yeah.
and I paid $95. That's
That's-
kind of messed up.
Do anything because they're gonna say no. We need the money.
Yeah, especially now more than ever. We are strong together apart.
They're not getting our money.
Dude,
from
I
our
hate how it's like companies like Ralph's and like or like they're no, I just hate all these like stupid companies sending random voicemails like, "Hey, it's like some fucking like Applebee's that I've never been to will be like, "Hey, wrong name. Fucking we know times may be difficult to part. Mimosas are now $3.99 for delivery." Some shit like that.
It's just like
Dude, it's some random thing that I haven't received an email for within like 3 years will just like go like, "We know times are tough and that this whole coronavirus situation is difficult, but we are strong together. Spark plugs are only $12.99 a piece." Like what?
What?
I don't know. I'll just
Grandpa.
advertise something stupid.
All right, boys, we need to keep talking.
Keep
Yeah.
talking.
We do need to keep talking.
Oh, I know what to do.
Oh.
Wait.
Narek
We're
says
gonna
he.
learn. This is gonna be an educational class.
Oh, is it now?
Okay. Wait. You guys see my screen?
No, the viewers cannot.
Can you
I
see
can
it? Can you see it?
Narek, no one's
No.
gonna be able to see
No one
it.
can.
Oh. Okay. Oh, here we go.
Narek, the viewers won't be able to see it.
Talk about this.
Wait.
Let's talk about Amazon.
Narek.
Narek, the
We're gonna learn
viewers
about-
won't be able to
Narek.
see it.
Oh.
Narek.
Okay, fine. Stop. I'm gonna stop. I pulled up a page on Wikipedia about Cinco de Mayo, and we're gonna learn about that.
I mean, you could
Yes,
still have the Wikipedia page up.
I don't
just
think we
talk
should
about
No,
we should spend
no,
that much time
it's
learning about
ruined.
Cinco de Mayo. Can we learn about conspiracy theories instead? Can you pull up a
Yeah,
conspiracy theory?
guys, let's talk about
Oh.
Amazon Alexa, shit like that.
The Amazon what?
Amazon Alexa, Google, Pixel,
Oh, the wiretap?
the stuff you keep in the artificial intelligence you have in your house.
Yeah, the wiretaps.
Oh, dude, that stuff's fake. I asked my Google, it told me it's fake.
it.
Dude, my Alexa said it didn't work for the CIA. I trust it.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, you.
I don't
oh,
think
I
it's
know what
just
you're talking about.
artificial intelligence.
What's? Wait. Sorry, Jaden. What's the Russian sleep experiment?
Oh no. We're not
Nobody
gonna go
explain.
into that.
We're
No.
gonna. No,
Because I don't know what that is. Like, I know I've heard about it. I don't know.
Jaden, explain to the viewers what the Russian
Okay.
sleep experiment is.
Basically, during World War II, the Russians were experimenting, right, to find out how you can
course.
go 30 days without sleeping. So they used some
We already
German,
talked about this with Dylan.
and then they went insane. And then they started eating each other.
Oh yeah, we
We
did.
already talked about
Yeah.
this on Dylan's episode.
They given food?
We did.
Oh, we did.
Gee, I idiot. Psh.
They given water?
I don't know what they gave them, Narc. I wasn't alive during World War.
This is gonna be a callback to the Dylan
It's
episode
lame.
because we already talked about this.
Okay, but okay, I just want to expand on it because, like, kind of lame. If you're gonna do a sleep experiment on somebody, at least give them food and water so they don't eat each other. No?
Well, you have
Yeah,
to
you
remember
know.
these were like enemies, you know. So they like if they
Yeah, but like,
if they die, they die. I mean, fuck, that's 3 less Nazis we have to worry about. Suka.
I
mean-
think if they didn't care about like 10 million of their own people dying, we wouldn't care about a couple German officers.
I don't think they give a shit about a couple German officers.
They probably like
Conspiracy. I want to
Hated
bring
it.
up,
officers.
Here's me.
I don't know. I don't know.
but I don't know if you would
Obama
discuss
Gaming
it.
69.
Hey, just go.
Okay.
All right.
I just can't cancel that
Um,
episode. We're done. Goodbye.
What? Okay, DB Cooper.
Who?
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, I'll talk about it.
Wait,
I
what
don't
are we
know
talking
what
about?
Oh, the guy with the cool shades.
Hmm.
For the
Yeah, I
He's
guess
much more than
the plane thing.
yeah.
playing guy.
Oh
Tell
yeah.
them about it.
All right, Jane.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So during the 70s, there was a guy. He got on a flight, and then he told that flight attendant that he wanted. What did he say he wanted, Manol? He threatened her
Bomber-
that he had a bomb
Bomber's
on board,
briefcase.
and he wanted the whole plane to himself, right?
He wanted $50,000. Wanted the plane to land, 4 parachutes.
So yeah, the plane lands at an airport. All the passengers get off, but the flight attendants and the pilots have to stay. They were over Oregon, I believe, and the pilot gets a warning from one of the doors that it opens midair. The parachute that he had was gone. DB Cooper was gone. The $50,000 was gone.
Why do you want 4 parachutes though? He asked for like 4. Oh,
He asked for 4. Were all of them missing?
Ah.
I think he asked for 4 parachutes because there were 4 of them on board, like pilot, co-pilot, flight attendant.
And
Oh.
But he just got rid of. He could have detonated the bomb.
He
So what do you guys?
jumped out
He
with a
jumped-
cat.
No, there's been no trace of him ever since.
I used to think he was a Zodiac killer. Same. The drawings look similar. I just assumed.
Yeah, dude, what, the police sketches?
What if he
Yeah.
is?
That'd be cool, right? Wouldn't that be? No, it's not cool, but
Wouldn't be
That's-
cool.
Where for so long was actually the Zodiac killer too. That's insane.
that'd be
That
insane.
would be pretty insane.
You guys want to talk
That was
about the
my
moon
input.
landing?
That was my input to make it sound like.
Oh
I
no,
was
no,
listening.
no, no, moon landing today.
Okay, so what I don't get, so no, never mind. I was gonna make a dumb
No,
joke.
continue.
I was gonna make a dumb joke. I don't want to
Just
say it.
say it. It's fine. We need
Nah.
content right now.
It's no. So like, what's it called? The moon, right? It's just it's not real. It's a holographic projection. So I don't get why the government is still like turning it on at night if nobody's going outside or should be going outside. You know?
Because people still go outside.
We got some clowns
I mean,
going.
Ark makes a fair point. People are still going outside.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Alright,
Was
Yeah,
it-
that's why I decided not to make a joke.
We need content. Let's ask our fan club what we should talk about.
Oh, why the fuck did
Guys.
everyone go to these fucking poppy fields, huh?
Oh,
what's
yeah.
annoying me the most.
So, okay,
Ooh,
what
I
happens
hate
is with the
that.
poppy fields.
Where is that, dude? Where is
Okay,
that?
so the
Are they in
pop-
bloom right now, son?
Wait, what?
Animal
What?
Sally.
What?
With poppy
what
fields,
Poppy fields?
I can explain it. So poppy fields, basically what happens is, after a really wet winter, which is what we had, during the spring, the wetter the winter and the rainier it is, the more will bloom in the spring, essentially. So now, since we had a pretty wet winter, there's a huge amount of them blooming right now. And even if that's just flowers in general, I drove through Mulholland Highway, not so long ago, one of my favorite highways, in California.
Is that the one that you went on with your dad, and then your dad was like
that's
super
the-
scared?
okay,
No,
sorry, yeah.
that was a different canyon. That was near it though. So, and I drove through. This was like a few weeks ago though, and it was like every single flower was in bloom. The mountains, which were once brown, were like green and orange and yellow and purple even. Everything was just covered with like vegetation and plants. And these poppy fields
Right.
are the same exact thing. There's just so many of them.
Everyone's just a fucking sheep, though. It's like, oh, they see one person fucking doing it, so they have to fucking go.
Oh yeah,
Dude, it's
humans
not-
have no
it's just big
originality.
girls.
Oh,
Those are
Jaden,
not
Jaden,
original, dude.
Jaden, can you?
Oh.
Jaden,
Jaden, I just
Yeah.
had cornbread and fried chicken for dinner. I'll cheers to that, bro.
he
Wait,
wants
no.
some too. He wants some too. So
I
Jaden,
just
can
want
you,
to clean
Jaden,
it
for all of NWA, can you go to a poppy field and take pictures, posing like the women do in the
I'll see,
pictures?
dude.
Oh, story. So you guys know how I went to that airplane graveyard, right?
Yeah.
No way, yeah.
No.
We drove through the mountains coming back, and you could see the poppies like 60 miles in the distance. 40
Take
miles.
a photo with them.
Camera doesn't reach that
You
far.
can get out of the call.
It's funny. We're on the girl.
Get out
on the
of the
girl-
call.
What?
Kidding, don't.
What?
Huh?
Kidding,
What?
I'm kidding.
Dog.
Guys,
what?
we're asking fan club what we should talk about.
It's funny on the girls' Instagram posts. You can see all the dead patches of flowers.
Yeah, because they
I
lay
love
in
them.
them. They
They
lay in
step
them.
in
The pictures they've
Can you-
taken.
They lay in them.
I don't
It's
see those
terrible.
Instagram posts.
Kyle's never interacted with a female.
Never.
I wish.
You
I
wish.
wish.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
wait,
Dylan,
wait,
how's
I'm
your
gonna
sex life?
do the biggest name drop. I'm gonna do the biggest name drop. Ready? Tico.
Happy
Oh.
birthday to Noah Shelton.
Oh my god.
Do I have to? I'm
wait,
editing
wait,
this
wait.
one. Do I have
And
to?
did I read your
Am I s-
mind?
Everyone on my mark. Happy
Birthday
birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Happy
birthday to
Noah.
Oh, Tico,
Happy
Tico, happy birthday to
What?
you.
Happy birthday. Noah Shelton.
What?
Hashtag
Oh yeah, it is
happy
Noah
birthday.
Shelton's birthday. Happy birthday, Noah. Okay, I'm gonna have to censor Tico's name. Oh, I'm editing. Let's see if I'll actually do it this time, unlike Minol. And that every time
Yeah,
Minol said he was
remember
gonna
last
censor.
time-
Oh, dude. Oh, that.
Jaden word.
Don't.
Huh?
Michael,
I would.
Guys.
we pause.
I
What?
made a separate Instagram so I could look at Noah's stuff because he blocked me.
Wait,
he
he
actually?
blocked you?
Why you block him, Noah? You're just a fan. He just wants to support.
He painted his fingernails. No.
He
shaved his
beautiful hair. He shaved
I love
his
how, I love how me
hair.
and Gal are the same thing at the same time.
I'm so sad.
Dude, I wonder what do you think he did with it?
Oh,
Dude, I think there's maggots
I
living
was
through it.
selling his clothes, dude.
It's in a
gonna
landfill
buy his
somewhere,
clothes.
going to
He
waste,
wears-
and I could be sucking on it.
He has a Depop or Depop. Who's gonna
Depop?
buy child clothing from him, dude?
I will, just so I can
I
smell
would.
his
I would so
smell his
totally.
beautiful aroma.
I would never wear it though.
Noah
Kids
now?
Smelling.
Is this what NWA has come to?
We're talking
Hey,
about
Dylan,
smelling
hey,
Noah
you-
Shelton. Too.
Did you say
Can you
something,
guys
Noah?
invite him to the call?
Did you buy your chicken out from out? Where'd you get it?
Excuse me?
You make the chicken at home? Where'd you get the fried chicken?
Oh yeah. My brother made it.
Okay.
All right, let's
Yeah,
talk about what we
right.
did during quarantine, because this we're kind of out of ideas.
Dude, I've been doing
Finn,
nothing.
that
My
doesn't
parents
matter.
took the Xbox away.
None of that matters. Just
Oh,
invite
the-
Noah to the call, guys.
He's not in the Discord.
Please
Invite
do
him.
that.
No. Yeah, sure.
Okay. While you guys explain, I'll see if I can invite him. While you guys explain what you've been doing during quarantine.
I mean, I literally haven't been doing anything. My parents took my Xbox away because I was missing some assignments, even though it doesn't matter. Like, cause I'm gonna get like A's and B's for most of my classes anyway. So they're being all weird about it. And you know what? I'm just doing the whole day, just lying down my brother's bed, trying to kill myself. Fuck them, bro. Fuck them.
So what have you been doing like other
It's
than
over.
Noah said bet. Okay, let's go.
Oh, he's coming.
He's coming in. He's coming
Oh
in.
god.
He's coming
Everyone
in.
God.
under
This
8.
is
Hey.
intervention time, right?
Huh? This okay, before he joins, what do we want to interview?
Wait, who's
What
the
do we
inter?
wanna
Um,
I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him.
talk- Okay.
Kyle,
Everyone stay quiet. Narc's gonna talk.
Let's let Narc and Noah. Let's let Narc and Noah interact. I want to see this.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, I sent him a
Hey,
link.
no, Dylan, you too. Dylan,
Okay, I'll.
me and
I'll-
you.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, fine.
Alright, I sent him a link, so I don't know. He hasn't read the message yet. So keep Dylan, keep
Alright,
going. Like, what
Wagner.
have you been doing?
All right. Okay.
All right, I'm dragging. Wait, actually, shit, I'm dragging him in. Ready? All right,
Oh,
boys.
Wagner.
Everyone be quiet. Everyone be quiet, except for Dylan and Narc.
No way.
Oh, that's not him, dude. He's not Scott Wagner. Fuck.
Noah Shelton.
Ow.
Noah Shelton.
Fucker, I'll take your lab notebook.
Noah Shelton.
No. It's not him.
Who the hell is this?
It's Noah.
My heart is beating so hard right now. Like being
Noah.
face to face with a god.
Noah,
Bruh.
speak.
That's cap. Use on your phone, bro.
This is-
He's, dude, get out of here, dude. He's fit. Hey,
That's
what if he
Noah.
just reads right now? Address, dude. And then he's like, yeah, huh? You don't want to talk anymore, huh? You don't want to
Shit.
talk anymore. Well, stop blowing in your mic, bro.
What's
How
going
old are you?
on?
What's happening?
Dude, Noah, get off voice mode. And
What's
speak.
up, boys?
Yay!
No way. Noah Shelton.
That's not.
It's the.
That's not.
That's what he sounds like now, dude. Trust me.
Impersonator.
Oh, wait. Lying.
I can turn on my camera if you want. Hold up.
The viewers can't see it. We're
Oh,
recording a
That's
visual
him,
episode.
Oh
That's
my
him.
god, dude, what the hell? Is that actually how he sounds?
That's actually him.
Noah,
that's
I actually see this.
Noah, I just have a quick question before we say anything. What did you do with your hair? Did you put it in a landfill somewhere? Can I
Show
please
us,
have it?
show us.
Let
Okay,
him
your camera,
do
Noah.
whatever he wants.
What did
I
you
guess
do with
that's
your
too
hair?
personal. I guess that's too personal of a
Happy
question.
birthday, Noah, minus the arc. Happy birthday. You.
Happy birthday, Noah minus the
Birthday
part.
news.
Happy birthday,
Birthday
Noah. Mine
news.
too. Noah, are you all right?
Everything okay, Noah?
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 Now this is
Yeah.
content.
What the
Nobody's
fuck?
talking
I
about
can't believe it. He's
What?
reading it.
Noah? Hello?
Mr. Noah.
Okay, when he decides to speak again, Dylan, keep talking about your quarantine experience.
Dude, I've been wanting to kill myself every day.
What?
bored.
You're working at your Xbox.
I've started like I can't
Oh!
He said he was
I can't play
restarting his.
Xbox.
No.
because
He's
you know-
restarting his internet.
Okay, but I have started taking up some bad habits I
Like,
would not talk about.
like.
Not, uh,
About it, Tim. It's fine.
I'll give a hint, I guess.
Cobain?
Cobain?
Are you talking about shotgun in his mouth? You know.
No, I've not.
No, he's talking about the music. He's talking about the music.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking. Something Kurt Cobain.
Drug, heroin? No. Yeah, I seen like Mad Men, something like that.
Med
Yeah.
Men?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Mad.
He's back.
What did they do in that show a lot?
This
Hello?
is back.
They
Oh
fuck?
my god.
Noah!
Noah Shelton.
Oh my
Shelton.
god.
What's
Noah,
up?
are you alright?
Back?
Are you alright?
I'm alright, yeah.
He's back. You have
How-
to come. You have to
how
come
you
back
been,
to
Noah?
Texas, dude.
I've been pretty good. I turned 16 yesterday.
Hell yeah! Happy birthday. Why'd you block
Birthday.
We
Nara?
were singing happy birthday to you.
Okay, go ahead.
3, 2, 1.
Ah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Noah minus the arc
Minus the arc,
Shelton.
No.
Happy birthday to you. I don't think any of us were in sync, if I'm being honest.
How's Champ treating you?
Champs is pretty good. I met your brother when he was with
At the
I think he was with Snotty. Yeah,
Miles.
Snotty?
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll talk about that.
Audience snotty. Oh my god, that's a fucking.
Oh my
His
god.
name's Miles.
That was
Noah.
Yeah.
Why'd you block Narc on Instagram?
Oh, what the
I
hell,
did.
man?
I think I did on like 6th grade.
No, no, it was when we stole his lab notebook, dude. It was when we stole his lab notebook.
Oh,
Probably
No.
was. Yeah.
Wait, no, I have a question. So you know how you cut your hair?
Yeah.
What did you do with it? And if you still have it, can I have it?
Well, I
What kind of
used to
question
have
is
it in a
that?
bag, but I threw it away.
How would he have it?
wanna clone him?
He's not gonna give it to you.
Someone go to the landfill and
I
get
think
it.
I have like a little bit of hair on my floor still. I
Can you
put
like
that
send
in
it to me so I can make clones of
like a
you?
little Coke bag and send that to you.
Nice.
Alright, go to the meme chat.
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh yes! Oh my god! My dad
Can we
yelled
make
at me
that-
that day because he thought it was the
Oh.
Iron
Can we make
Cross.
that the thumbnail for
Yeah,
this?
please do.
Dude, you
Oh
can
my
make
God, I
that's a
remember
that's a template. You can Photoshop you could Photoshop the audience over Noah and then like NWA crew over Dylan. I'll make sure to actually put this like in the video.
Is
Sorry,
that from the picnic?
Fucking go.
sorry for visual or audio listeners. I'll put this in the visual. I'll actually edit this time, Manil. Not just put a 5-minute slideshow on repeat for an hour and a half.
That was the first episode.
Listen,
you've
it's a
been
special
doing that.
occasion. It's a special occasion.
Actually, if I remember, if I remember.
Hold on, let me see if my camera works. Hold up.
They use different pictures?
It works.
You
Stuff
know?
from the-
No way.
No way, dude. Oh my god.
I'll have to make a note. 52-minute time mark.
Crazy.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Looks like an MMA fighter.
Or like back to the thing like
Tyler
I'm not
won.
doing anything any day every day. Okay, I was for a while I was riding my bike, but I got hit. I was like in a hit and run.
What?
This bitch just slammed into my bike while I was riding on it.
Who did?
What? Dude.
Yeah, okay, you know where
This is old news.
LA Valley College? Well, they don't know.
Oh yeah. I know
Yeah,
where
yeah,
it is.
I know where it is.
Okay, so I'm riding around there. I'm crossing the street and boom, right out of nowhere. This
Oh
bitch.
my fucking god.
She was a woman, by the way.
Yeah, that.
What kind of car?
Really?
That makes
car.
sense.
I mean, hey.
I've almost gotten hit.
Alright.
I've almost got hit plenty of times because I ride my bike to school and back, and I've almost gotten hit plenty of times. Every single occasion, it was a female. I'm not saying there's a connection or anything, but every single time it was a woman.
But there
I've
might
almost
be a
gotten,
connection.
Her
almost
license
gotten-
plate was lodged into my wheel.
Wait, what?
Oh well, that's convenient. That's
But literally,
convenient.
I just stood up after. Like it was exhilarating. It was like fun.
Dude, my friend almost like got run over like from the bottom of the car, So me and my other friend Sebi were on scooters, like the electric scooters, right?
Yeah.
And my friend, he didn't have like the app, so he was holding on to my friend like on his shirt with a skateboard. And a car comes by, and so he's on the left of my friend, and the car is to his left, so he has to go right, and he runs into the wheel, and almost goes like right under the back wheel, like his
Ooh.
head.
That's
And
not
and he
good.
just gets up and he's like, I'm good, and then just keeps going.
Fun times.
My God, dude, it's been. I remember I came to Champs like right before the quarantine, or not to Champs, to Sosa's like right before the quarantine.
Yeah.
Just to fuck around.
You didn't. No, you didn't. You're lying.
I'm
He
not
was.
even
He was
kidding.
No,
there.
he
I
wasn't.
was
Oh,
there.
yeah, no, I forgot to tell you.
I
Good night.
sniffed you and said, "Oh, you don't smell as bad as I thought you."
Have
I remember
Life
that.
360
Yeah,
on,
I
bro.
remember that.
Don't even-
And then your e-girlfriend was like, "Isn't he a drug addict?" And I was like, "Yeah."
My who?
Which e-girl?
I don't
Riza?
know. No, not Riza. Riza's still like
Lisa?
4'8" though. Yes,
That's
that
probably
one.
not Lisa.
Come on, Noah. Noah, don't make
Uh-huh.
fun of height, dude. Come on.
Fair enough. You know what? Fair
Wait.
enough.
No,
we talk
I'm
about
kidding,
something?
Noah. I'm kidding.
No,
I
it's
know
fair.
only Jaden, Narc, and nobody else relates this, but the Squeaker Squad?
Oh my God, dude! Do y'all remember when Sophia, like, we were just fucking around, and Sophia used to just like kick us in the shins, like just
That's
straight up,
every
just like,
single female, though. That's every
The
single
hedges.
female.
The hedges by center.
Oh
That was a
my!
and
Fifth
playing
grade
infection
teacher's
every day.
That was
Holy
fun.
shit.
No, I remember that shit in front of
And then
Folks'
every
room in
time
Center
you
Circle
catch
every
Aiden
day.
Mar- every time you catch Aiden Mar, he's like, "Oh, every time."
Every time he would bitch and complain. I remember that.
I-
shit.
Dude, didn't we used to play like fucking Hunger Games in the morning too?
Yeah, we did. I remember that in
Oh
front of
my
Folks' room.
God. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that
And
shit
then
was the best.
sometimes we would like go in the back for like there was like this month where we so badly wanted to be like a part of something, so we tried to like guard the garden area. Do you remember that?
I don't remember.
I remember it was Narek. I just remember Narek was
I
there.
remember that. I remember that.
It was, or maybe it wasn't the garden. Maybe it was the
Narc.
tennis
I mean, not Narc.
courts.
No, can you unblock Narc while you're in here and you guys are
Yeah,
Hurry up,
sure,
bro,
let's
come
just- Let me find that.
I got you, Narc.
Squash
Okay.
the beef, dude.
I was
Squash the
speaking to
beef.
Yeah,
Josh
ages.
Osawe.
Uh huh. Oh my God! I saw Josh at one of those fucking like church fairs, and he like grabbed me by the face and was like Noah, and then left, and I was like, oh okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
it was.
amazing.
And then fucking Maddie Drago was trying to I don't know. I think she was just trying to fuck with me. Not like that, but just like genuinely.
Don't
like, mess with
mention
me.
that name, man.
Come
Sorry,
on.
the
brilliant
the
sexy.
Wicked Witch of the West.
The Wicked Witch on the West that cheated on someone. Someone I'm not gonna name names.
Alright,
but
I
cheated on
unblocked you,
someone with a woman.
So,
Huh?
I unblocked you. Basically, she came up to me and she was like, "Oh, where's your friend group, Noah?" And I just pointed to them, and she's like, "Oh," and then left. That's the other than when I came to Sosa's, that's the only contact I've had with any Sosa's people. Other than like Jonathan, of course, because I still hang out with them. But
Wait, I have a question. Why'd you leave the school though?
well, you know, it's probably partially
Champs had more
because
drug availability.
that, and I'm pretty sure someone in this call started a rumor that I was going to shoot up the school. So,
I remember that.
Dylan, was that you?
Found out.
The thing about that, I literally told one person that.
And then it spread like
yeah, and then
wildfire.
at 3 a.m. the cops show up at my door.
Bro, they came to me.
Did they
I'm
actually?
Like, what the fuck? I literally
Yeah.
told
They
one
actually
person
know
that-
them?
I didn't know about this. What?
I said I.
In
literally said
eighth
that,
grade, do you
5
not
people
remember
got
this?
the School shooter.
No,
Like, and they-
I didn't know you
remember
were
that
going
rumor.
to talk to you guys.
And they
Oh,
just happened to take Noah super seriously for.
Yeah, it was a statement.
What about
Do you
you,
remember-
Wait, Noah,
Uh-huh.
what was the excuse that you were telling people?
About what?
Why you like people would come up to you and be like, "Hey Noah, why are you leaving Sosis?" There was some like something.
I don't remember. I don't remember. I was just at that point in time,
Dude.
I lied about everything.
No, dude. The
Wait,
thing is,
wait,
dude,
Noah,
people were saying.
Noah.
People were saying that he was relocated because they thought he was a school shooter or something like that.
Wait. Like,
Dude, oh my God,
because,
what is
because
what
he
is
had
my
a
upper,
it was because
how
apparently
is my
you,
upper middle class ass gonna get a gun? Like,
dude,
come on.
it's because apparently you had a vendetta against some students, so they didn't want anything happening to them.
Okay,
so they
wait,
sent you to a
wait.
different
like
school.
I get it. Like it was like a joke.
Yeah.
Being the shooter. but I don't remember like a lot of people talking about it. Like I remember.
No,
Like,
No, dude, it was a
pretty good.
decent bit,
It was a
bro.
lot of
For
people.
that being the reason why he left, like I don't know, it's kind of
No, that was one of the reasons. The other
Okay.
reason was I remember like first week of first semester, I started hanging out with like Jaimin and them because they were like newer on school, and I was like, fuck it, I'll help them around.
yeah.
And then Timothy in Jonathan's group was like, "You're a traitor to the gang," and then never let me in the area.
Jonathan
again.
They're
Chua?
still on that gang shit. They're trying to be like gangsters.
I know.
It's weird. I don't like it now.
Jonathan still thinks it's really stupid, but he just kind of goes along with it.
Aren't you like
I mean,
still
I
like
like
really good friends with
Jonathan.
Jonathan?
Man, he's gonna be on the
It's a
show.
good idea.
Yeah,
I like Jonathan over here.
I like Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny's pretty dope.
Johnny's. I play Rust with Johnny like every month.
What's a month?
have
Is
a-
this like
That's
a fucking?
all that I see on Steam.
No, like we play an entire month.
Do you upload a BPK?
No,
Do you have a new one?
No.
Like, do you
Yeah,
see
I
like?
do
changed.
Massacre, dude.
No, listen, I changed the name to it, okay, and I'll send you my newest video, which is it's called. You ready for this? GTA 5 funny haha moments featuring racism.
That is pretty.
I'd,
Funny.
I'd watch that.
That's really
I'd watch that.
insensitive.
I'd watch that.
Come on, bro.
Listen, I go to Champs. Nothing
Noah.
is offensive to me anymore.
Noah, can you do a Fortnite version of that?
Oh my god!
Can you do a Roblox version for the children?
I'll
Did
do
you-
it.
I'd
GTA 5 is a
appreciate
little
that.
too graphic for me.
Okay,
Fortnite funnies, haha, featuring racism.
The original Squeaker Squad. I'm remembering that it was me, Noah, Narek,
Ryan, yes, Ryan.
Aiden,
Oh, I miss Ryan so much.
Dante,
Yeah.
Schmonte?
Plum.
Oh my god, everyone just hung out with Wyatt because he had an iPad.
Yes, and Bioni, because they had the Zuka backpacks.
Yeah.
I
remember
I
fucking
remember that.
Zuka, but I remember.
Luca Perino. Luca.
Yeah, dude, Luca goes to my school. Luca goes to my school.
Yeah, no,
Yes, I'm not even fucking kidding.
No,
I'm
I-
not even fucking
No,
kidding.
no, wait, no. I saw-
I had like Advil with me because I had a headache the night before and I didn't want to like get another one.
No,
I gave it to him and I'm like, it's Xanax. I put food coloring in it. Even after I told him, he pretended to be high for the entire day.
Noah, I
Hey.
saw Luca at the mall like a month ago, and he was with like a
Uh-huh.
couple, like two like retards.
What did you say?
Was that it?
Whoa!
Was that it? Was
Whoa!
that it?
That took me a minute to comprehend. Michael, you're not.
Oh,
Can't
that
say
was
that,
okay.
Michael.
So
Do y'all-
that's
do y'all
literally the
remember-
number one rule.
Okay, do y'all remember when I was super into Josette?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, in ninth
Oh.
grade, I had a date with her.
Well,
At
how
the
was
movie
it?
theater by my house.
How
It
was
was fucking awful. It was terrible. Her dad came. I saw Luca on the way out, and he was like, I was right next to her dad, and he was like, dude, what the fuck is up, man? And I was like, shut up.
Michael,
Oh,
write
shit.
this time. Michael, what time we at and write it. What time we at and write it.
An hour, 2.5 minutes.
All right, write that down. Write that down. You got it.
Hold on.
Oh,
I gotta
God.
go to my notes.
Oh,
I'm getting
no.
worried.
Oh.
I'm getting.
Okay, Noah.
Hold on.
That's,
What is your address?
that's not, I mean, it's the right street, but it's not the right address.
What are the numbers?
I'm not, why? What?
I'll tell you mine. I'll tell you.
Message
I
him.
still have
Just-
yours, I
Just
think.
message him.
Alright, yeah, I'll message you.
All right, I
Yeah.
put on a minute, 2 minutes and a half, an hour,
think
2
it
minutes and a
matters.
half. Dylan docs Noah, please censor.
I'll dox myself.
Wait,
You
no,
can
wait.
delete
You need
it.
to tell us.
What are you saying, Narek?
You need to tell us the D-Doc story, dude.
The,
Got
oh
doxed
my
by the British guy.
Okay, that is actually true. But me, like in 8th grade, trying to make that interesting, I went and I think I punched him too.
don't know how
Do you
you
remember
would
that
punch him.
shit? So not the
I have
British
like a
guy.
whole archive,
Explain the
dude.
doxing story for the
Okay,
listeners.
okay. Here's the doxing story. So basically, I'm pretty sure we met this guy on like Gmod or something because Jonathan used to own a bunch of Gmod servers. One of them he actually sold for like $1,000 and then just like cut off the server, which is really funny. Anyways, so we meet this guy. We start playing with a lot. One day, I'm playing zombies with him in CS:GO. It's like a game mode in CS it's like a map that you can download and shit. And I'm like, hey, I gotta go to dinner. I'll be back later, right? And as far as we know, he's this British guy named Tucker from and he's like a computer technician or something. And he's like 24. keep in mind, I'm like 13 while this entire thing is going down.
Okay.
And after dinner, I asked my friends, I'm like, hey, can I play? And they're like, no, we're gonna watch a movie. And I was like, okay. I didn't think it would be a big deal. I come on the next day, I'm like, hey, sorry, I wasn't allowed to play after dinner. And he's like, you motherfucker! You promised me you would play with me. You broke my trust. You motherfucker! I
How old
can't
was this
believe I
guy?
chose to be friends with you. This dude was 24, right? He goes, that's a very nice house you have. And even me as a 13-year-old, like, I may have been a bit scared, but I was like, you don't have my address. He reads out my address in front of an entire, like, full Gmon server, like 150 players. And just goes, I'm going to post this on the dark web so a bunch of big 40-year-old rapists can come and kill you. And I was like, oh, okay. And that's when I started taking it serious. I blocked him, and then Jonathan and our other friend Zero didn't block him for like a really long time. They're like, we want to stay on his good side, right? So eventually we all blocked him, and I got super mad at Jonathan because of that. I got super mad because he didn't block him at first, right? So eventually they decided to block him as well, and he basically he comments on my Steam profile on like 6 different accounts. Never fuck with Tucker again. And then I never hear from him again.
Bro, don't fuck
So
around
did a
with
bunch
that.
of 40-year-old, 40-year-old rapists come to your house?
Can we name this episode "Don't Fuck with Tucker"? I think that's a great idea.
The return of Noah Shelton.
Sure, if you want, like,
Don't.
Actually, yeah, that's probably better. Have I told you guys how I can't make new Twitter accounts? Like, I'm permanently banned off of Twitter.
Were you IP banned on Twitter? I didn't even know they did that.
No, No, here's okay. So the first one got banned because I said "hose mad" twice to a guy, and they were like, "Oh, spam account, right?" So I try like, appealing it, right, with Twitter. They never answer my emails. I make a new Twitter account, banned within 3 minutes. Make another one. That one lasts 2 days, banned. Make another one. That one lasts 3 days, banned. And then for the next like week and a half, I stopped. Try making another one. It lasted a week, banned. I stopped for like 2 years. Like this month, I tried making a new one, banned.
I've never had a Twitter. Never.
Just use a VPN.
No, here's the thing. I've done it on my phone. I've done it on my computer. I've done it on my mom's computer. I've done it on the library computer. Anything, any email or phone number that is all connected to me or my family gets banned.
dude.
Bro, they have you on the watch list.
That's 'cause you
I
said
know.
hose mad.
I'm a fucking terrorist. So what's
Because
it?
you're
What's
a
it like
national
in Sosa's?
threat, Noah.
What's it like in Sosa's now? I heard about the
Honestly-
fucking the poop bandit or whatever.
Yeah, it was a ninth.
Oh, the Pooh
grade.
Man, dude.
It was a ninth
Man.
grade. He had a
It was
bag
a
of
ninth
shit, and it was a premeditated plan he had. So we brought it shit.
Okay,
to school.
who plans that? Who's like, I'm gonna
I don't
shit
know.
on the wall?
Okay,
It was multiple because one day in the female's bathroom there were 5 different poops in every single one of
Wait,
one of the
did they-
sinks.
They found out who that was?
No.
yes.
Yeah, no, he
Oh,
turned
who?
himself
Yeah.
in.
Who?
Why?
Turned himself in.
Why would you turn yourself in?
Why would
Wait,
you do that?
Who was it?
I don't know. I think he was already like, it was either somebody was gonna snitch on him. He's like, it might as well come from me. Like, okay.
Oh my god,
Okay,
do y'all
well-
remember when Edgar snitched on Valentina?
4.
Oh,
No.
Okay,
that
I
it was
remember that
Edgar
in
that.
Washington. bro.
Edgar
That
Pagosian.
was that
Dude,
was,
Edgar,
Which
no.
Which
Did
Edgar?
you? Okay. The I'm pretty sure it was the fat Armenian one.
Edgar Pagosian, yeah.
What happened? Tell us
Yeah.
this entire story.
Okay.
You don't know
Wait,
the
what?
story, Michael?
Mm-mm. Nope.
I don't.
Lily.
Wait,
okay.
Wait, the one in
Valentina
our grade?
and
One in our grade or the one
I
below
think I know
us?
some
Oh,
of
wait,
it.
okay, guys. Okay, don't. Guys,
oh my
don't
God.
explain
Guys,
it.
don't name drop, guys. Though.
Okay, well, okay, 2 people.
can censor
We
it.
already did name drops. I don't
Yeah, we
care.
name dropped so many people.
Tristan and
That's
Valentina
like a
were in
tradition
a relationship,
that we have.
and like they did some stuff in the bathroom and like recorded it.
Well, no, Tristan recorded it without Valentina knowing. I
Oh,
think.
man, yeah, don't talk
Oh,
about
she
this.
had to
Don't talk
know.
about
She
this.
had to know. She had to know.
Don't talk about
You
this.
think?
I think she did. Cause
Okay. Okay.
Anyway.
Wait, has
um,
anyone? By the way, has anyone seen Valentina like at
Nope.
all?
Isn't
No.
she an
Has
e-girl
anyone
now?
heard
That's
of
what I've
her?
been told. That's what I've been told.
Seen her Instagram. She goes to NoHo.
Really?
She kind of fell
Oh,
off.
God, NoHo.
She just declined after 8th
Fell
grade.
off the face of the earth.
I remember
But, like-
she was such a goody two shoes in like 8th grade, and then the year after she's like,
That
my
is just
name's
untrue.
Val now.
That is just untrue.
We went to elementary with me. He was
No.
the class president for like 3 years.
Me and
No,
Dylan
we
went to
didn't go to
kindergarten
elementary
together.
with you.
Me and
Ed
Dylan.
Wait.
ratted her out. Like,
Guys.
cause he liked her, and then she's
Oh
like,
no,
no.
no. Edgar.
I
Okay,
still have that screenshot. Yeah.
Yeah,
He said
Edgar-
like 10 out of 10. Yeah. Or something.
Edgar-
You tell us the
Edgar-
story, Noah.
Edgar asked me for the video at Washington, and I was like, I don't have the video, man. And then he was like, I know you have the video, you motherfucker. And he got super mad at me. And then I was just like, okay, whatever. A year later, somehow they're like, oh, he has the video. Let's search his entire phone. So they search.
Oh,
my
I remember
phone.
that.
They search my phone and they find nothing, of course. And they're like, you can come back at the end of the day. And I'm like, no. First of all, you didn't even have a warrant to grab this shit, so I'm just gonna take this back. And then I walked out.
Damn, bro.
And
Noah's a
that's-
savage.
No, that's
Yeah.
when I knew it was Edgar, because Edgar was the only person who had ever even mentioned it to me. Like I had heard about it, but he's the only one who had ever mentioned like me at all having it.
No, is it the one in 11th grade?
Yeah,
That-
No,
yeah.
I don't know actually.
I thought it was
is,
the
yeah,
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
I
it was the
mean-
one in our grade.
I heard like in the
Oh, shit,
no,
continue.
it's the oh wait, Edgar Bogosian. Oh
Yeah.
no, it's the one in our grade. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Both
yeah.
of them are
Edgar
Edgar
Bogosian.
Bogosian. They're the
There's
same
one in
last
our grade.
name.
Wait, there's two Edgar Pagosians?
Yeah, there's one
in
in our grade,
11th grade.
and the one above us.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the one in the grade above us.
But yeah, it's the 10th grade one.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's. I have so many weird
Oh,
experiences
okay,
with Sosis.
With
Holy
Sosis right now, like you might have experienced a bit of it, Noah. But like the freshmen are terrible.
Oh, they get
Horrible.
worse every fucking year.
No,
Worse
but
and
you know,
worse.
you know what's, you
No,
know what
I
I was
think it's
thinking
just
about
this
with
class
Sosis?
of freshmen.
The freshmen for you guys are fourth graders. That's so much worse.
No,
but
no.
we're
Not
talking-
even
yeah,
true. No, we're
yeah,
talking about
yeah,
actual
yeah.
like ninth graders.
Really? Oh shit.
But here's the thing. Class of 2023 has been horrible since they were like sixth graders.
Yeah, according
Yeah.
to Mr. Sams, he said they were the worst class he's ever had to deal with.
Does
Ever.
does every
Yeah.
girl in that school still want to fuck Sorrow, or is that changed?
No,
Oh,
that's
Sarah
not-
has a girlfriend.
Between the 12th
So-
graders now.
Settled down.
Oh
for a while,
my
yeah.
God.
Sorrow, like, he's not in that position.
Isn't it like Zion now?
No.
Oh,
Who is?
dude,
Who is it?
you're getting your sources.
Adam
mixed up,
Zarofsky.
Oh no, it's
Oh,
12th
dude.
graders now.
There's this one guy. His
Telling you
name's
right now.
Jaden Brenham.
Oh
there you
my.
go.
Dude, that man,
Hey.
ooh, that is amazing. That is the definition of.
Or at least
Pure
our
Muslim.
group.
Yeah.
That's what it is in our group.
I would have
I mean,
sex
who
with Jaden
doesn't
Brennan.
want to fuck Jaden?
Every
Uh,
time you bring up my Sandra.
Oh wait,
How-
yeah.
uh,
The
is
best
it
part is
probably
Jaden's
gonna
parents
listen to
watch
this
this.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They're gonna hear about statutory rape, school
What?
shooting.
Tucker.
Tristan and Valentina.
Tucker.
Tucker, the scariest man on the fucking universe. And
Jaden.
GTA 5 funny haha moments featuring
Racism.
Wait, guys,
Do you
I have a
really think they're
question,
gonna get an hour and 12 minutes in though?
Oh, I guess we'll see.
No, they're not.
Guys, listen. Green gang or purple gang?
Green
Purple.
gang.
Green
Shut
gang.
up.
Green gang.
Dude,
Green
shut
gang,
up.
guys.
Green
No, dude.
Forever.
That's actually kind of dope because that
Stupid, dude.
revived the game.
It did.
Revived the game.
I mean, it
That
was.
is true,
There were
that is
still people
completely true.
playing it, but like.
Now relevant.
Oh.
No, I
It's
think
the only
it's
thing that made it
dumb.
relevant within the past like 2 years.
8th grade was fucking wild. I think 8th grade was probably like the best year for me.
That was when the picture of me like making out with you came to be.
That was the. That was
Oh,
yeah,
you mean
that was
the
the
one
picnic.
in the meme channel?
the
Yeah,
picnic.
I hope you guys know that I've been staring at this picture the entire time.
dude.
Yeah,
my,
it's on everybody's screen.
me,
I've just
yeah,
had it
No,
open.
but like, I've been.
Yeah,
I've
we
been
get it.
looking at
like intensely looking at it.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, dude.
I saw your
Oh my
comment, Manol.
My what?
No, no, no.
Oh,
Manol made a comment. I think he wants to address some things.
Oh.
Seems like.
No, I wouldn't say anything. No,
Oh, you mean the
No.
comment? And I quote.
there was no comment there.
Oh, it's gone now.
Yeah.
But I feel like I remember saying,
whole group chat,
"This is
no,
a shit
so
show,
you better-
Jaden."
Wait, what happened? What's
Yeah,
up?
no, Michael.
But no, that's
Michael
why you
saw
don't
that.
send that stuff in a group chat.
Yeah, I realized that after I sent it.
You're not wrong
You're
though.
gonna-
Like you're not under.
You're
any
gonna
fi-
bring up a topic now, since you think it's bad. You need to bring up a topic so we can all discuss it. You know?
So Manol, why do you think the Earth is flat?
Oh no.
He doesn't think the Earth is flat, guys. I think he was
What?
joking.
That.
No,
Pretty sure
no,
it was like
no. Manol never makes jokes. Manol is always serious.
maybe. Okay.
I agree with that.
All right, wait,
He's-
Manil. Okay, actual question. I think I've asked this before, but I don't remember. So you don't believe in the moon landing, right? The first one, but do you believe in like the other ones?
Why do you not believe in the first movie?
Yeah. What about the first?
I want to see what makes Manil tick.
Because the
Why do you not
Earth
believe
was
the first
moving. The flag was moving, guys. Flag was moving. There's no wind on moon, guys.
There is no wind on moon. That
You
is
couldn't see the
that's
stars,
like-
you
that's
couldn't
part
see
of,
the
like, Newton's
stars.
law. And,
The
like,
reflection
something
off of
in
the
motion
helmet,
will stay in
guys.
motion. Once he planted it down, that gave some force for the the flag or the cloth to start moving. That's why it was
that
moving.
is factual though. I'm not gonna lie.
So, what is your proof against the moon landing? Real. And don't
I
bring
think-
some Kubrick directed. Don't pull that shit.
Don't wait. What'd you say, Dylan?
Don't pull that shit. It was like, Kubrick, Stanley Kubrick. He's the one that directed it. Don't pull any of that shit. 'Cause people believe that.
No, it's I
Nah, I think it was a
I wouldn't know,
Tarantino
but I
film.
think the main point for it being faked was just like the timing and the whole space race happening and whatnot.
it is
Yeah.
all
So if it's
Honestly,
still on the
I feel
side-
like no, dude. Honestly, that conspiracy theory definitely came out by some like Russian like agent trying to like make it
The
make
Russians could've gone
look
to
like
the
they
100%.
lost. Oh, it was
the
definitely by some
Russians
like
could have gone to
You know, people in my dad's office think he's like a international spy.
who?
It's cool.
My
Cool.
dad, because he went. So he was in Egypt, right? Right as he's leaving,
Okay.
the Arab Spring happens, and he was meeting with the president, right?
Okay.
Isn't he like a
And
movie
then-
director or something like that?
No. So he does. I don't know how to explain it. So he does like museums, but not just like, the fucking walk through museums like we did in Washington. He does like like movies with screens all around you and like surround
Oh,
sound
okay.
and shit. He does like that kind of visual stuff, and he's a creative director for that shit. He was with his dad. He was with my grandpa in Haiti. Or no, he wasn't with my dad, but my grandpa was in Haiti, meeting with the leader of Haiti. I don't know if it's a president or what. And then suddenly Haiti just collapses and like falls to.
So they think your
everything
dad did
falls.
that?
No, the specifically the young people at my dad's office, like the interns, they all think he's a fucking international spy.
Let him think that.
Yeah,
I
dude.
know, it's sick as fuck. That means
Fear will
anytime
keep
they,
them in
they give me a
line.
hard time, I'll just be like, my dad can literally.
My
get you
dad
killed."
started the Arab Spring.
My dad.
My dad owns Microsoft. He can get you banned from life.
My dad owns Egypt. He can
My
get
dad
you
owns
killed.
Microsoft. He can destroy your computer from the inside.
My dad owns Microsoft.
Oh,
I'm
what's
gonna
up?
give you all of the
You
viruses.
Okay. Guys, let's throw back to some story time. Dylan's going to claim he doesn't know that this happened, but he knows that this happened.
Uh-oh.
So
I'm not gonna claim.
okay, he's not going to claim that that he knows that it happened, but
What?
okay,
go.
okay.
Uh-oh.
So, I was talking to somebody. I was talking to JD on FaceTime, and she was like, "Hey, did you know that when I first came to Sosis, I was talking to Noah, and I guess JD like I don't know like Dylan or not, but like as attractive, and then Noah told JD to back off because they had a thing.
What?
I don't know if this is true.
Wait,
I
Noah
was-
told
Wait,
JD to
told
back
who
off
to
of
back
Dylan so he could have Dylan? Or wait, what?
I think that's what happened. I'm not
Huh?
100%
I
sure.
don't. No, I don't think that's how that went.
Wait, but
No, it did
something
happen?
happened?
The picture is not the case,
Maybe
dude.
maybe I did it as a joke, but I don't think the only like I used to talk to JD in English like because she would sit next to me and I would just make fun of her fucking weird ass pants. They get longer as they go down, like they get
Yeah.
wider. I'd be like, what
Bell
the fuck is that?
bottoms?
That's so dumb. I don't know what they
You
were. I was-
uncultured swine.
Are you
I don't
still
know.
bisexual?
No,
Oh,
no.
dude,
Wait, do you
I
still
can-
believe in
Vegan.
multiple gods?
Hey, again.
No. Now I can admit now that I'm not fucking stupid. That all of that was for attention.
Yeah.
All of that.
I
Every single
You said
thing
it.
I said.
We were right.
Listen. Everything I said up until like a week before I left, don't trust it.
It was all
You know
for
what?
attention, yes?
Yes.
Now that Noah is admitting all of this, I feel
I'm
like he's
clipping it.
becoming
What's
a
the
lot
time
more likable.
stamp? Alright. A minute
Oh, you're a lot
19,
more
or an hour
likable now.
19.
I
I'll
was-
be honest.
I was an asshole and a dumbass in
No, it's okay, dude.
from like
everything is
4th
Okay,
forgiven.
no, it's okay.
to
Dylan,
8th grade.
not Dylan. Noah, you're still super sexy, so it's okay.
Wait, okay. Now it's admission time. Okay, Noah, do you remember at Ramanush, at the winter party? Me and Dark
no, don't
hit
bring
your
that up.
note-
Don't bring that up.
No, I don't
No,
care.
it's fine.
Yeah, we don't. What, is Noah gonna hate us now?
Yeah, dude.
I
You
really
came up to
don't
Me
care.
and Narc, and we're like really sad. You're like, dude, where is my notebook? Do you remember that at all?
Oh my god, I do.
Listen, can I clarify something? Okay, since I have no reason to lie at all, like I don't physically know you in person anymore, I can admit that that time I did not hide your notebook, and I don't know who did. We would always put it in the recycling bin, but I did not. I promise you, I did not put it.
No, I know. I believe you. I don't really care anymore. I have learned to not let.
So you see,
stupid shit
Noah
like that
says
bother me.
Noah says that he doesn't care,
I'm
but
fucking.
after this, he's going to
tears
print out a
rolling
picture.
out of my
He's going to
face.
Right, he's
print
gonna-
out your
he's gonna
picture,
talk
Narek, and just beat the shit out
Nark,
of
Nark, I hope you
I
know
will
he's
punch him
currently
back in my
tracking your
backyard.
gun. Nark, I hope you know.
Ah!
Oh, you mean the oil rig in his backyard?
Oil rig in
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah,
in
yeah.
Narek's backyard.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Noah, do you remember Jeffrey in 4th grade?
Dude.
That really fat
Oh
kid?
my god,
And he
the
got a picture of
legend.
Sophia next to and cuddle.
dude, Jeffrey.
Wait, he did
Jeffrey
what
used
with
to
Sophia?
say-
What?
He wanted to shower with Sophia. It was like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah, I was. I
Wait,
was.
what? Wait, what? I
Me and
can't hear
Sophia
you.
used to be like kind of sort of friends at the time. Like we were like,
Yeah, yeah.
we would talk in
Yeah.
class, and it was like me, Dylan, and Sophia. We would talk in class, and Jeffrey comes up to Sophia and goes, "I want to shower with you," and I was like, "What?"
Hey, bro, that's a Chad move
I
right
was like,
there.
"The balls on this kid."
Wait, so what did he
Chad
do with a
move.
picture of her?
He
I,
cut a hole in her mouth.
I
It's a lie. No
I
Dude,
way.
it's gonna give you
No
a
way.
paper
No
cut.
Not a
Oh
lie,
no.
at all.
Yeah, no, he used to like talk to me about a bunch of shit because he sat next to me, I think in history, or it was either history or English, and he would just like, he'd be like, "Yeah, I wanna," half the shit I didn't even know at the time, like what it was. He'd be like, "I wanna fuck Sophia in the ass. I wanna."
Where is he right now? Where is he?
He's
Mental
probably
institution.
dead. He is
Wait, who are you
probably
guys? Who are you guys talking about?
dead. Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
I don't know that guy.
Dude, oh
Okay.
my god, I forgot about that kid.
Oh, I literally.
Oh,
Okay,
and I just
what is-
still remember.
What is Aiden Marr like now?
Okay,
Adenmar's
wait.
still pretty cool.
Hold on. So in 4th grade,
Ademar's definitely pretty chill.
my friend
Pretty
Ben
chill.
went to Sosis, right? And he doesn't go anymore.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, the kid that was hiding in your bed.
Yeah.
That was so lame. I'm sorry.
Oh my
but
god,
that was really
do y'all,
lame.
wait, do y'all remember the other kid, Ben?
No. But
Ben
But-
Stark, yeah.
Ben
Yes,
Stark.
oh my
Let's
god, I
talk
hate
about him
that kid.
after.
so apparently me, Ben, and Aiden Bernardo were all like really good friends, but I don't remember that. But Ben and Aiden do, and it's really weird. I don't know if I feel bad or not, but that's
No,
that's
like
That's
Noah,
all I
like pretty
wanted
much
to say.
the main group, like Dante is still, still doing good. Aiden's
Yeah,
still
I
doing
know,
good.
I know Dante.
Brian, I don't know, Brian.
Aiden, okay, so I go to my friend's house a lot on Fridays. I mean, not anymore, but like when I used to. He lives right next to where. Do you remember where Aiden's mom works? Like that bar place?
Yeah.
Dude, we went there with like a group of 20 people, not knowing how expensive it was. And then I'm like, holy shit, this is where Aiden's mom works. And I sit there and I see her at the bar and I go up to her and I'm like, hey, we don't have enough money for this shit. What should we do? And she just kicked us out.
Bruh.
And I was like, damn, I've known your son since I was
How
like
recent
8.
was that?
Less than a
No,
year ago.
no.
Like 6 months ago at most. It was really funny.
life
Okay.
hack. If you don't
This is-
have enough money for food, get kicked out.
Okay, this is a question for Narek and Noah. What was so crazy about Zoe? that made you guys head over heels.
Okay.
Oh, listen. Wait. Dylan,
What?
Yeah.
first of all, you can go to HE double hockey sticks for bringing that up. Second of all, dude, we were young, dude. We were like not
Okay,
like
so
oh,
Let's
Let's
be
go
honest.
question
Let's
or
be
how-
honest.
Listen, dude,
Let's be honest.
didn't
It was
know,
the
dude. I didn't
Warrior
know.
Cats. Let's be honest.
Dude,
We
there
all
you go.
wanted a furry girlfriend. Let's be honest here.
Oh
Oh,
god.
that's not true. I think that's only you. I don't know what was wrong with me.
I'm kidding.
I don't know what was wrong with me.
I
This weird
think
kid.
most of it was she was like, "Oh, I'm asexual," and I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck is that?"
And then you pretended to be bisexual.
yeah. No, she's why I did that. She's the only reason why I even thought of doing that. Because I was convinced she was doing it for attention. And I was like, oh, it seems to work out pretty well for her. I remember the first day I was like, I think I'm bi. Fucking Alyssa was like, oh my god, you're my new best friend. And I was like, okay.
Oh shit.
Bro,
And
I love this Noah, man. This Noah
she-
is great.
She,
Snow is like
she
a
brought me
godsend.
to her friends for one, like, nutrition. And I didn't say a word. I just kind of sat on my phone. And she's like, never mind. And then I never saw her again.
Wait, she said never mind to you?
Yeah,
Never mind.
yeah. Because she was expecting the flamboyant gay man who goes, "You're a fat bitch," and then fucking like laughs like,
Oh my
I
god.
didn't
which I
see.
guess she got with fucking Josh. But
Oh.
Alright, so
I don't
continue.
want, I don't have a problem with Josh. He's a cool guy. He's just he gets annoying at times.
He
He's
gets annoying
overly
at times. When was the
flamboyant,
last
but
time
that's
you
about
saw him?
it. That
Well,
he's borderline pedophile.
I
Blitz.
had to do that health play with him, and I had to be a gay man with him.
Why wasn't he the one?
I always
I-
forget
no,
that he
no,
left
no.
in ninth grade.
He
I keep
was
thinking
he
left
was
in-
he was also a gay man, but we had to be gay together.
Oh, like a couple.
Dude,
like
I
a
did
couple.
with Alex Z.
Oh, okay, but that's who doesn't want that?
That is true.
Oh my god. Do you remember Mr. Simon and how much he hated me?
No.
Oh my god, Mr. Simon. So I was absent for like a week straight because of a cold, right? So I had to write a bunch of essays. I type them all out. I hand them to him. He's like, "Oh, they need to be handwritten." I was like, "Okay, that's annoying, but whatever." I handwrite them. I turn them in. He's like, "They have to be typed." I check the like syllabus. He changed it at midnight the night before, so I would have to redo it.
Why didn't you have them both then?
I did. I pulled out the old one and says like, "Here you go," and then he's like, "Fuck." He didn't say fuck, but you could like see. You could see that he felt.
Wait, I have a question for Noah.
Uh-huh.
So in 8th grade, I remember hearing a lot of people say your excuse for not doing work was my dog died. Is this true?
Oh, that was in 6th grade, and I played the greatest acting role of my life. It was like my first week in Mr. Sam's class, and I thought the whole like section was due. So I'm like, okay, here we go. I start crying, right? I just start sobbing, like so many tears. He pulls me outside. I'm like, my dog like is gonna die soon. I don't know how soon, but they said she's gonna die. And then he's like, all right, it's fine. Just turn in the next week. And then I did that for like I did that like 4 times. I did that like 4 times, and he never questioned it.
Oh, okay. So knowing Mr. Sam's
Mhm.
and what he tells us during homeroom, if you did it 4 times, he probably like started to catch on, but then just like didn't want to say anything
In case he was wrong. In
case he was
fucking
wrong, or even just like he can't because he's a teacher, you know?
Yeah. No, I only did it 4 times because I knew if it was more, it would have been like, okay, is your dog gonna die or not? But
I did have my dead grandpa from mistake.
Oh my god.
Only
Oh my
once,
God.
though.
I kissed up to I was fucking Miss Shake's.
No, end it
Bitch.
there. End it there.
I was Miss Shake's bitch.
Dude, mistake loves
Wait,
me.
wait,
I've
guys.
been in her class in 5th grade. I'm in her homeroom.
Oh my
Every,
Dude.
every fucking
Class
day.
from 5th and
No,
6th,
Dylan,
and
Dylan,
then 4th
remember?
grade I was in it.
Dylan,
What?
Miss Shake fucking loves us. I switched out of homeroom. Dude, but she fucking loves us. I remember in homeroom, we could get away with the dumbest shit while she was yelling at the rest of the class.
Like, okay, like Michael. It's like, okay, like I understood that we could get away with a lot of stuff because she really liked you and me, but it was still pretty hell.
It was
pretty
still.
bad.
That's why I switched out. It was. She was like, "All right, everybody, I am going to give you 2 essays to do." And that's not a good
Do you
accent.
remember Miss Clark?
Oh,
I remember when every day in her class she would play the first half of Garfield: A Tale of Two Kitties, and that's all we would do every day.
Matilda.
And Matilda, and sometimes Bob the Builder.
I didn't have Miss Clark.
And Darkwing Duck.
That was like once in a blue moon.
Oh, do you remember she played Tom and Jerry, and that one chick, Elizabeth, she had like a fucking panic attack in the middle of
What?
class. Elizabeth used to get anxiety attacks because of Tom and Jerry.
Elizabeth, you're McCoy.
I don't know why.
No, she back in like 4th or 6th grade, she had like panic attacks. I know she's worked on that shit and she's good now. That's
Remember
Yeah,
Ariana like making Miss Harrington quit or something like that?
I hate Ariana so
I don't think
much.
that was true.
I hate her so much.
Hey, can I say something? And I've been holding this in for a while.
Yeah.
You're coming out.
Oh no. in 5th grade, it was speech and debate in Miss Shake's class.
Oh.
What was in that class?
I know you
Oh,
stole
was
my,
in that
you stole
class?
my essay.
I stole your essay and I presented before you.
I know.
Framed you.
I know, dude. And then the thing is, I got so pissed. I got so fucking pissed.
We never talked about that topic ever again. Like you never brought it up.
Wait. What did you steal from him, Narc?
Okay,
It was crazy laws, like
Yeah,
weird laws about
yeah.
states and countries.
he just yoinked
Did
the
he steal-
entire thing.
Wait, how did he yoink it? Did he
word
just
for
steal it out of
word.
your backpack or?
No.
No.
Okay, so he used to
Ask someone
sit,
he was going
like,
to do.
he asked me what I was.
So you stole his topic, but it's not like you took the
No,
physical
but he also
essay.
sat super near to me, and so it would have been fine if it was the same topic but different laws. But like 90% of the laws I chose, same thing, and he presented first.
Did you present?
But you're
No, how bad was it when he presented?
Oh, it was no. The thing is, he presented fine, right? He presented pretty normally. But the second I tried to do it, I had to think of ways to one up it. So I just had.
and you said
nothing.
mine is like a little different, or you said something like that.
Yeah, because I didn't know what to do.
Dude, this
Like,
guy
I
has
know
blocked
that
on
you had
fucking
stolen.
Instagram.
Not anymore. The beef is squashed. It's squashed.
Beef is squash, bro.
It's
Okay,
like a
I have a
fucking
question.
essay
I
grade.
It's grounded.
I have something I want to bring up. Why has Manolo been muted this entire time?
I think he's doing something.
He's
He's
gone.
gathering evidence on why the moon landing is fake.
Dude, let's squash more of the beef.
Even if I was unmuted, what the fuck am I gonna say?
I'm just curious because it's like all the other episodes where somebody doesn't talk. So figured I'd bring it up because
I've been trying to talk for the past 2 hours.
Wait, does Adam
Even
still have
before it
beef
was
with me
muted,
because I like
making
kind of
noise
sort of
because
dated
of
his
my
cousin?
I remember that.
She
I
hit
heard
me up
about
like
that.
a
He
month
gets
ago.
pretty mad when we bring that up because Rachel said that you guys never dated. And
No,
I don't know
I didn't say that we dated. I said that we had like a thing and liked each other, and he was like, "Why are you saying you dated her?" And I was like, "I didn't."
Okay,
Adam,
when we
Adam
bring,
is
when I
freaking
bring that up around
pumped
him,
now, dude.
Sorry, what, Dylan?
he does not like when I bring that up.
No, I can understand why. Because imagine a fat kid with a bowl haircut with a side piece dating your cousin.
Fucking-
How would you
oh
feel?
It's
my-
not his, it's not his
Dude,
cousin.
imagine
Very
the
close.
chance.
It's
Imagine
pretty
the
much his
chance
cousin.
of that person being related to you eventually. Oh my god.
Dude, I would be so happy if Noah was related to me. At some like
Yeah, but you're
Yeah,
Kyle.
But
Kyle.
Noah, hey, there was a rumor about you, Noah.
What was
That you banged some girl, dude,
Who's that?
at Champs. And you know about that, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh, the bald chick. Yes, I did.
Oh, no,
have
no,
an
no,
eighth
no,
grade.
no, no. Okay.
oh my god!
No. Okay, wait, no.
I have something else.
Go
on,
with
you-
that. I've been telling people that you banged this girl, and it's okay.
Wait, is it not true?
Maddie A. Brand. Who the fuck is
Sorry,
that?
I spelled it wrong.
Let me look this shit
Hold on,
up.
hold
She
on.
doesn't- she
Noah.
doesn't-
When you
Noah.
liar.
Noah. I have a question. Now that we're like doing all whatever, I think it was 8th grade.
Never.
what was-
I would this is not my type at all.
Wait, do you see her?
Yeah, I'm looking at her Instagram right now.
Noah.
Maddie Abramson, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a comp though.
Okay, I can see how, 8th grade, 9th grade me, that's a compliment. But I like to think I'm a little bit on a higher league now, and I can choose my type now. See,
No, but I told a lot of people that though.
how many people?
A good amount. Whenever
No,
you would
I have
come
a
up in situations, I'd be like, yeah, he did that girl.
Oh
Noah,
my God.
Noah. All right. Do you remember in 8th grade when you told people that your girlfriend in Sacramento cheated?
Yes, yes, I remember that. You would
Oh
go to
my
her
God.
every weekend or some shit like that. You
Rachel.
drive 6 hours,
Let me
6 hours
explain-
back,
let me-
and then
let me
she
explain-
cheated on you.
Guys, shush.
Let me
I need to hear
explain
the explanation.
Let me explain this one. She didn't live in Sacramento, but there was an actual girl who I was talking about. My insecure ass was like, there has to be something more interesting about her. So I was like, got it. She lives in Sacramento.
So
Yeah, and
Rachel
how
was
you-
real, but
Rachel
the Sacramento
was real,
part
but
was.
one, her name wasn't Rachel, and two, she did not live in Sacramento.
Is it true that she cheated on you
Okay.
though?
Yes, she did.
You know what I also?
She
oh my
belongs to
God.
the streets.
Noah, I'm sorry for bringing this up, dude, but when you got completely wrecked by Anna Garha, that was like,
Wait, what
I was
happened?
like-
What
No,
happened?
no,
it was like
okay.
a king. To
That got blown way out of proportion. She came up to me and was like, "I like you," and I was like, "Okay, I guess I could see I was like, I guess you're cute, right?" And I was really weirded out because 9th grade me, or I think it was 8th grade. 8th grade me was
Eighth
ugly
grade.
as fuck. So I
Yeah,
was
you
like,
also wore the same pants every day.
I was like,
the
"There's
broken
no-"
pants.
I was like, "There's no way this is real." So I was very skeptical, and it only lasted like a night. She was like literally, she was like, "Do you want nudes?" And I was like, "Okay, lol." And then she sent me a picture of noodles, and I was like, "Cool."
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I remember that. I think
And
it's
then-
very vague, but I remember it.
And then she was like, "I promise I like you," and I was like, "Okay, like, how, like, okay, I
Okay,
don't really
it's
believe
okay.
you."
I'm already
I
working
was,
on this.
I was like, "I don't
thumbnail.
believe you," and she was like, "I'll prove it," and I was like, "How?" And then she was like, "I'll kiss you tomorrow," and I was like, "Okay," and then it never happened, and then she was like, "I played him like a fiddle," and I was like, "All right, whatever."
Yeah, dude, I
Are
remember.
you still hard on the
Eric.
inside about that relationship?
I'm not. No.
Are you
No.
sure?
Or drop my scissors into the trash.
You're very
You
self-aware.
remember in Washington, Noah?
It was like a 3-day.
No, it was literally like less than
Oh,
18
there-
hours.
No, I
Like-
remember it was like a 3-day period where that thing was going on, and one day she wasn't there, and I don't know what happened, but you were on the PE field and you were like hurt or something. Everybody was trying to revive you.
Oh, yeah. See, I
What happened
again,
there?
again, I can admit that was me being super dramatic and being an attention whore.
I heard you were
I-
crying or something.
I blew so many things out of proportion. Like, so many things.
Oh, don't do
It
this, dude. You're
explains
ruining the
so
fun. You're
I-
ruining the fun.
No, I have to.
I'm having a blast learning all of this stuff about
Dude,
it.
the Noah
everyone
Shelton
is
legacy is a
failing
good one. I'll tell you that much.
It's a good fucking legacy, that's for sure.
Okay, like no. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest because this is the best
Yeah, go
answer. This might sound sad, but me and Narek talk about you all the time.
Too much, dude.
I
too
don't
much.
care. It's
It's
like,
like
No. Like, take this as a compliment, dude. Like, we haven't seen you in more than a year.
Oh, Noah,
and
I have a
you're
question,
still
actually.
on our mind,
Every
bro.
conversation, you're probably in it. Like,
Noah.
FaceTime for an hour, you've probably been mentioned around like.
You're living rent free in our freaking hippocampus,
Minds.
bro.
Noah, I have a question.
Mine.
Noah, I have a question. Noah, when's the last time you showered?
like 4 hours ago.
Oh, okay.
What about before that though?
Yeah, like-
Noah's
like-
not a stinky poo,
like
dude.
18 hours
Sorry.
before that.
Oh.
Yeah, I shower often now. I don't
I
don't
love
wash
showering.
my clothes once a month and shower once a week anymore.
You, oh my god,
That's
okay.
a bit of an exaggeration, but
Noah,
Like-
do you still have those pants? Like they were like some Adidas track pants,
No,
and
no.
then 2 holes in the knees.
Oh,
Those
No,
things
I
are
don't.
classic.
I
The
don't.
Noah
Wear those
Shelton
every day.
pants.
dude, everyone was like, "Are you wearing like yoga pants?" And I was like, "No, I
Yeah.
just
You wore those
I just
every
don't wanna
day.
get
Wore
new
those
pants.
You were the kid.
I'm
You were
wearing-
the kid who always wore the same exact black
Yeah.
hoodie because they were like too scared to take it off.
yes,
You were that
yes, I
kid.
was.
No,
I'm wearing brown
No.
corduroys and a t-shirt right now, so
yeah, dude,
That's good.
your fashion sense really changed, dude. Champs
Yeah.
really did a number on you.
it did because I realized. See,
It was always the
when
same
when I
blue
came
hoodie.
into Champs, I stopped wearing like hoodies, just because I don't know. I just like
Because the Champs
got
kids
them
would
with
steal it off you and then sell it for drugs.
no. Actually, Champs kids are super nice. I love Champs kids. They're amazing.
They
Yeah,
are
because
good.
they're always
Dude,
stoned out of their
oh my God,
minds.
Vinny goes there.
You don't like Vinny?
No. It's not that I don't like. Well, actually, no, I don't like Vinny. She's an asshole. She's super fucking cocky because she's friends with a bunch of TikTok famous people, and she's
nice.
so fat now. Like so fat.
I'm not gonna say anything on this because I like it.
I don't
really
care.
talk to her.
I don't care.
Being
Do you think
friends
she's
with-
gonna watch this.
Being
fucking
friends
video?
with TikTok famous people is not something you should be proud of.
Yeah,
I
dude,
know.
that sounds like a
Okay,
horrible
You know
thing.
that Milo Sakharu guy, like
Nope.
that e-boy.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, he goes to my school. Every girl in his comment section is like, "Oh my god, I love you." The gap in between his teeth, I could probably fit my entire index finger in between that shit. Like,
I don't understand the hype around Zion.
Zion is
He
not
is
attractive.
famous as shit.
Dude, in geometry, I was supposed to sit behind him, but he was like, "No, you're sitting in front of me. I'm not sitting." in
Oh,
front
I
of
remember that, dude. He sat to my left, and he would always really like. It was always really obvious, but he always tried to cheat off my test.
you."
It
Yeah.
was always obvious. He'd be like, "Hey, bro, I'm just stretching, man." And then he would like look over. It was great.
I don't have a problem with him.
Okay, I
No,
don't
he's
know
not
if
that
you
bad.
guys remember this, but in Washington, in Noah's room, there were these two boys from Portola, and when we were doing blackout, they just told on us, and everyone just
Yes.
dispersed at once.
No, listen, I can tell that story so well. Okay.
All right, tell
So
it.
we had the corner room on
Yeah.
our side. So our
Yeah,
room
next
was
door.
a little bit bigger. We had like a dining room almost. Like we had a little table.
Lucky.
And so we were like, all right, well, everyone who's near us, we should all play blackout in our room, which is basically
Wait. What's
Yeah.
blackout?
So
okay.
So
It's just hide and seek in the dark. That's it.
Oh,
and like
okay.
once you get caught, you have to look for people. But if you know where people are, you can't like catch them, basically. And the two kids were like, we don't want to play. We don't want to, like, we don't want to do that. And we were like, okay. So and we were like, all right. So
You
this
could go-
room is off limits because it had like their two beds in it. Those assholes took the beds. They were just like, these are ours, and then locked the door. And we were like, all right.
wait, then why'd the
Savage,
teacher
yeah.
come?
Okay, no, let me explain. No, I'm talking about when we got to like Washington, they did that. So
Okay.
they had the phone in their room, right? Well, they had one of the phones. They called the teacher, and I knew it was gonna happen, but I wasn't like exactly sure because I heard like them calling out to someone, but I was like, okay, maybe they're just calling their parents or something. Suddenly, Jonathan jumps up.
Yeah.
It may not have been Jonathan, but it was someone.
It was
Someone
Jonathan.
jumps up and goes, "Yo, security guard is coming." Everyone runs out of the fucking room. I remember the Asian Aaron. Is it just Aaron?
Lee.
I think it's just Aaron.
Lee.
Only-
Okay. I had to fucking throw his shoes at him because he left them. And they get there and they're like, "What's going on?" And we're like, "Nothing. What do you mean?" And then it was just like I think Kyle and like Jaden were still there because they were right next
Me-
to us. And it was
Yeah, we
fine.
had
Yeah,
the room
me
right
and
next
Jane,
to it. Yeah.
I wasn't in the room when it happened because that just didn't sound appealing to me. So I was
Yeah.
just in our room.
Wait,
I was
why the security
sitting
guard?
down with like Callum or
Because-
someone.
Because it was
Because you weren't
supposed
supposed to be doing that.
No. The thing is, we were totally in like not our rights, but like we were within the rules because it was basically like you can have people in your room, you just can't have them in there past 10 or was it 11 or something? It's like 10 or 11,
Who knows? It's been
and
2
it was
years.
like 8, right? So we were fine, but I think just because there were that many people in our room, they're like, okay, this is gonna go 10.
That might have been.
Nah, dude.
Yeah.
It's bad when people went to Washington with Walensky when we went to Costa Rica. We were able to go out after literally any time. Like you go out 12 o'clock to the random store like a few minutes away. Like you go. walk.
Bruh.
And, like,
Yeah,
it
I
was
wish
just
I would have
super
gone
chill.
on that, honestly.
Okay, well,
Well,
it was
Okay,
me,
yeah.
Adam, Kevin, Boo, and this senior at the time named Brian. And I noticed the air conditioner, it's like leaking. So I'm like, okay, we had a pretty small room, only 2 beds for all 4 of us.
Mhm.
Like we didn't really mind. But it's like, oh, there's the air conditioner's leaking, and like we tell the people, and we got a fucking like giant ass house.
bruh.
Just a giant upgrade. Like, okay. And we only had one apartment or like one hotel we had 4 different hotels.
Mhm.
But like the other 3, they were just little fucking like villages type of shit. There was monkeys everywhere.
Oh, that sounds amazing though.
Yeah, it was so fun.
Yeah, Washington was kind of shit.
No,
no,
Washington,
no, I
was
liked it.
amazing. Yo,
What are
what are
you
you
talking
on
about?
about?
Liked
Washington
it.
was so fun. I remember we
Liked
thought we
it.
were so cool because the two kids from Portola bought like monster cans, right? Or like Rockstar or something. And Jaden lended us his shot glass that he got at that one fucking store. And we were just like on the last night we were like, yeah, let's take shots of Rockstar because we're in 8th grade and we're faggots.
And then you guys were up all night.
We did shots of real, like real,
When?
in Costa Rica. Like
Oh my god.
one of the
Dude.
nights was like one day because you have to be 18 to buy alcohol in Costa Rica. So
Oh, when you with the senior with you.
Yeah. So he just did. He bought us some like sangria, I think.
That's so fun. I remember, dude, the like third night, or it may have been like the second. It was the second or third night. Arabella calls my room. I don't know why, but she calls my
Oh
room,
my-
right? She's sobbing. She's like, Valentina's being such a bitch. I accidentally got makeup in her, or I accidentally got water in her makeup. She was like, first she said it was accidental. Then she was like, I did it on purpose because they left a mess in the room. And I was like, okay, whatever. She's like sobbing, like so upset. Because Valentina has like turned everyone in her room against her, quote unquote. And I'm like, why are you calling me? And she's like, you're the only number I knew. And I was like, all right, whatever. So until like 4 in the morning, like 4 or 5 in the morning, I have to babysit these bitches. Like Valentina's like, well, you know, she put water in my makeup, and I was like, who the fuck cares? I was so I so
Is
badly
that
No,
Those
we
who
never
sad.
knew, dude.
I so
No,
badly
that
wanted to
existed, but we
say-
never knew.
I wanted to say, who the fuck cares? You already have makeup on too much, anyways. Like,
What happened to Arabella anyway?
I don't know what happened to Arabella.
She still goes to the school. She's kind of, I don't know. I don't see
Never
her
have
often.
not seen her.
All right,
Wait.
I think we should wrap it up soon, boys.
I mean, up
What
to
time we
you.
have, Michael?
That's what Manila's
An
thinking.
hour 46.
Okay.
Oh,
Bro, let's hit 2
Oh,
hours.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck it, 2-hour podcast, please.
Noah,
Bro, we don't
our
even
home
need
room
to
has
do
never
this
been the
podcast
same
was
without you.
Huh?
Noah, we were planning on having, because like having you on was kind of a rash decision at the moment. We were gonna have an intervention for you at one.
Yeah.
Why? Oh, yeah.
We were
I
gonna
wonder.
force you, before, if this like whole Corona didn't
We're gonna
happen,
force
we
you
were
to take
gonna,
a shower in
we were gonna
Kyle's
force you to
bathroom.
take a shower. Yeah.
What? I didn't even know about this.
Oh my
What?
god, that's amazing. Oh, that would have been so funny.
If only it would have
And
happened.
then we were gonna take like the computer.
Noah, our homeroom went downhill after you left. Actually, it was
Did
like,
it really?
no, it's just so bad. I remember like when you were in it.
I mean, pretty much
Michael Fried.
all that would happen was me
All
and
of those
Jonathan
just went
would
down
sit
after
there.
after Noah left.
Yeah, let's be honest. That fucking shithole. No.
Dude, wait, he's right though.
No,
Is there any chance of a return?
I mean, I returned once, like just to.
No, like
I-
like a permanent.
Like
return.
permanent?
no, never.
I heard Ben Stark
Why?
actually coming back. For
He's not. We'll just vote
No,
him. Please.
no.
Kidding. I'm
Why would he
kidding.
come
I'm
back?
kidding.
He goes to a better school.
he goes to D Toledo.
Wait,
goes
you
to his
said
grade
you
school.
said you said
Yeah,
Ben
he goes-
Stark, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no one
God, I
liked that kid.
fucking hate that kid.
No one liked that kid.
He goes.
If you're-
Okay,
I hope you're listening, Ben Sorg. No one likes you.
I
care if
fucking
he's
hate
bullying
you,
it.
Ben Stark.
No one likes
I
you. Ben.
won't say anything.
I don't care. What is he gonna
No
do?
comment.
Say his
I'm
uncle
gonna make
killed
an
Hitler?
objective statement and say that he goes to a Jewish private school with all of my friends.
Dude, he goes to a fucking temple with my neighbor who now wants to fight me. He also goes to champs. This kid
Okay.
named Matthew Frischman tried to rape my best friend while I was there. And I,
I'm sorry, what?
yeah, no,
What?
dude, shit goes down in chance. He tried to like rape my best friend while I was there, and I stopped him. And basically, she was on a shit ton of drugs. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you," and I was
No,
like,
what
"Dude,
drugs have you tried?
I've
All
done
of them.
acid, shrooms, weed, and I've drank. That's it."
Pussy.
But I did acid and shrooms before I went to champs, and same with weed. I just didn't really drink at the time. Basically, I'm there and I'm like, dude, she's on like so many fucking drugs. You can't be doing this right now. And you know what he says? He goes, "Shoddy blackout, then a spaz out." And I'm like, "You are a fucking faggot." And dude, so I just moved to the other side of the bus because, I'm fucking tired of it. There's nothing I can do because, if I start fighting this kid in the middle of the fucking bus, the bus, I'm gonna get arrested because it's, a public bus.
Wait, like a bus or a school bus?
No, not a school
public.
bus.
Probably.
Alright, that makes a lot
I take
more
the metro
sense.
every day.
Okay.
And so I leave, right? And I made sure before I left that she was like sobering up, right? She's like, "Yeah, I'm starting to like sober up." They get to her house. He's like, "So you gonna let me in?" She's like, "No, my dad's home." And then he's like, "Okay," just pulls her in and just starts fucking making out with her on the porch. And she like pushes him off. This kid then had the audacity to say, "Well, she said it was okay." So, and then says I'm a piece of shit for bringing it up.
And proceeds to make out with Noah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we've heard
Oh,
this one
dude, I
before.
wish.
I wish.
I mean,
wish.
we've got
God, I
the
wish that
proof
were
of the
me.
meme chat.
God, I wish that were me.
How, dude? That fucking party was so shit.
The picnic?
The picnic, yeah. They gave us
What?
they gave us
It
like
was
shitty
it was actually
Subway
good.
sandwiches.
Like,
Oh,
no,
no,
it was Jersey Mike's. It was like
Oh, it was
okay,
Jersey Mike's.
it was shitty in a good way though. Like
Yeah,
so
I'm talking about it was
No,
very
last-
shittily thrown,
The freshmen
but
didn't
the
have
people
one.
there made it better.
The
people
current
there
freshmen didn't have a really good one. Theirs was pretty shit. They didn't. Apparently, they weren't allowed bouncy castles or anything like that.
Oh my god!
Good.
I didn't go on any of them.
I remember ours was on a minimum day, so we got it the entire day
Yeah.
instead
Oh,
of just.
No, we always get the entire day for those.
No, you don't.
no.
No,
The
you
8th
don't.
grade
You
one
get
is
to like
only-
4 hours.
is from start of school till 12:30.
Yeah.
And since minimum days ends on 12:30, we got the full day.
Yeah.
What was that? The 8th grade. What was the brunch thing we had?
The
Oh
pin and
my-
ribbon.
Tin and ribbon.
Yeah.
That was
oh
actually
my
kinda
God,
fun.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
I'd find it pin and
That
ribbon,
was-
but
If I'm
That
being
was-
honest, my egotistical 8th grade ass was expecting to
I can't
win
believe Josh
something
Blank
out of a
beat me
joke.
in most talkative.
Josh
That
like
is-
won.
Are you
That-
surprised?
I'm not
Alright.
surprised.
That
I-
was
I'm not
surprised.
On one hand,
Outrage.
it is Josh Blank,
Yeah,
but on the
dude.
other hand, it
He
is
doesn't
Michael
deserve
Bain.
to win anything. He does. No, Josh Blank
Oh, no,
does
I
not
haven't been
deserve
in
anything.
Michael's classes.
You know what Josh
Nothing
Blank
in
commented on my
Michael's
Instagram post? He said, "Are you still 5 foot?" And I was like, "No,
How tall are you? How tall are you?
Wait, how
I'm,
how tall are you right
I'm
now?
I'm 5'7".
Yo,
No way.
let's
Oh
go.
damn! Okay,
No way.
Yeah,
solid, bro.
Dude, take a picture next to a fucking ruler. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
A ruler.
I don't believe that.
A ruler.
just
No,
one
uh,
ruler. I mean, okay.
Dylan, he is. When he came to Sosis, I got the honor of seeing him.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
only like 3 inches
Way.
shorter
That's
than me.
good
what it
for you,
feels
Noah.
like.
Dude, I don't know if it was Alejandro or Andres. Who's the one who got kicked out for that?
Alejandro.
Alejandro.
Alejandro. I get there with my friend, right? My friend Eli.
Is he
and
Jewish?
Yeah, he is Jewish.
I knew it.
We were sitting by the outside of the PE field because I saw Michael, the other Michael, the
Garcia?
Armenian one. No,
Oh,
the Armenian one.
That's
Hey.
Armenian.
And I call
Oh,
him
he's-
I call him out to the fence. And he's like, "Holy shit, is that Noah?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Alejandro comes up and is like, "Y'all want a Hulk Zan?" And just pulls one out of his pocket. Just
Wait, a what?
out of the I haven't talked to this
A
man.
whole Zan.
No, a Hulk Zan.
Oh, a whole.
A Hulk Zan.
What the hell is that?
It's like triple the strength. It's insane.
Oh,
Gross.
I'll never do.
I literally haven't seen this guy in like a year and a half, right? First thing he says to me, "Y'all want a Hulk Zan?"
I would sell it though. I wouldn't use it.
Yeah, no, I would not use it. My friend Eli, even though he's a scrawny fucking Jewish kid, he's done more than I have. He's done what's it called? He's done like nitrous oxide. He's done.
How
what the
many
hell?
times
That's
have
what
you
you
done
put in
acid?
cars, dude.
I know.
Turbo
Like-
boost engaged.
Noah, how many times have you done acid?
Well, I did it once when I was 13 at a music festival. and then the next day I did shrooms. And then I did acid at a party my first year at Champs, and then I've done it like one other time, like recently, just over quarantine.
Do you think it's helped you
What do you mean?
become like? Because when I did it, I know that I became like I liked myself after.
Oh yeah. No, 100%. Like, I'll be honest. Until I did acid the second time, because the first time I had a really bad trip, I fucking hated myself. I was like, I'm an attention whore, piece of shit. I was like, I'm such an asshole. Like, I don't deserve anything. And then I did it once, and I was like, hey, I'm not that bad. You know, I don't do this shit anymore. And it just kind of, you know, I just kind of sprouted from there.
I totally changed that. The first time I did it, probably one of the best that's ever happened.
Hey, Dylan, since we're being totally honest, we should talk about my 13th birthday party.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what
there,
happened.
I
though.
laughed.
I think. Oh.
Dylan?
Is that the one where it was at Noah's house?
It was the Omegle one.
Oh, I have no clue.
Dude, we're fine, man. We don't have to talk about it.
Okay, listen. So it was my
No.
13th birthday party. Jonathan was
Dylan.
there. I forget who else was there, but there were a bunch of people there, right? We're on Omegle. This kid Dylan is like flirting with this 18-year-old chick, and I'm just fucking with him. I just take the computer and type, "Show me your boobs," and she goes, "Only if you show me something." And I type, "You know we're 13, right?" And she goes, "Yeah." And then I'm like, "All right, I'm not doing this." And then I'm like, "Dylan, just leave." And then he's like, "No, I'm doing this." And then he fucking kicks us all out of the room. I assume he's joking, right? So I walk around back because he's in like a room filled with windows. I walk around into the backyard. I see him unbuckling his belt and taking off his pants. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Savage,
is
dude.
She was taught, man. I don't do totally.
this, man?
Alright, okay.
Do you know
It was
what?
like-
Respect.
Hold on.
Let me finish the story. It was this French chick, right? And he's like going at it. He finally finishes. I'm like, where did you even like finish, man? He's like, in my pants. No, this isn't the end either. This isn't the end. He was being so weird the entire night. So there were like 3 of us sleeping on my bed because I have a really big bed. And he refused to not sleep next to Jonathan. And I mean like refused. Like would like hold on to Jonathan.
That was like a joke, though. That was like a joke.
But still, there was nut in your pants.
And dried up.
Maybe
It dried up.
Maybe clean up. If we clean
Michael,
up,
what are we at right now? Because
Hour 57.
already got 3 minutes. We need to wrap this
Um,
up, boys.
Alright, so my question, what was that? That would be 3 years ago, right?
Mhm.
So what do you
Like
think
3 years
that
exactly,
girl,
I think.
she's telling this story. Oh,
no,
yeah,
no.
3 years ago. You
Some
know?
13-year-old jacked off.
I did some research on that. She got arrested.
No,
Ah,
she
And
didn't.
nice.
it wasn't the first time.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
Who the hell is this girl?
Okay, wait, hold on. So before Noah says anything, we just got told a lot of stories about Noah's train of thought.
Mhm.
So do we want to believe him now?
Dude, there are no trains, dude. Where's the
Noah's
train?
Noah
the
has
train?
fucking
No,
planes of
okay. I believed everything up until then. She did not. She was not arrested a few times.
It may not have been the same girl, but she looked like the same
Did you
fucking girl
see-
in the mugshot. It said like it was like a French newspaper, right? And it was like Omegle pedophile gets arrested, and it looked like the same chick.
Could you find this?
I mean, I looked at it
Article or
like
whatever?
literally 2 years ago, so I guess I could try.
Search it up,
But-
and you better put it in the Discord so we can see if you're.
If I find it, I will.
If I find it, yeah. Okay. Yeah, bro, I can hear your fucking ducky one too many fucking.
What? Just found out teachers know you if you leave the quiz window to search answers.
Yeah.
That's fake. No way. I
Only
don't
on
believe-
only on Canvas.
Okay, none of my teachers use Canvas.
Yeah, it's a college thing.
Dude, all my teachers use Google Classroom. It's so easy.
I don't. Oh yeah, dude, you can just do inspect, and that's easy dub.
No. See, here's the thing. The ones that are multiple choice are not hard. It's just like they'll be like, what? name a quote that did this, and I'll just like open my book and do that and like look at it.
It's champs.
Dude, honestly, this online schooling is so easy to cheat on. It's no one's gonna
Wait.
learn shit.
Noah, I have a question for you. Like, since you go to champs, do you think it's easier to what you learned there is easier
Oh, 100%
than?
easier.
Okay, because I just thought I was dumb, dude.
100%. No, dude. First of all the teachers at SOSs are garbage. Okay,
Not all of them.
most of them.
A lot of
okay?
them are pretty good.
Miss
They're pretty
Sabio,
good.
Miss Sabio, garbage.
No, she was good.
Fucking garbage.
Right.
Okay,
Maybe it's just like
maybe she was a good teacher for SOSs, but compared to champs teachers, she's nothing. She's garbage.
What by like what measure?
Okay, champs teachers, you don't get something, they will spend fucking like a month with you trying to make sure you get that problem. Okay.
Oh, okay,
They will
okay.
do everything with you. They'll, they'll stay after hours. Even they there's a story. This teacher's kid had a soccer game later that night, like a tournament, right? She's like, "Sorry, can't go to my kid's soccer game. I have to help with this kid's homework."
That's just a shitty parent, bro.
The only teachers that aren't good, there's like two. It's
Oh, that's
one English
Pretty
teacher
cool, then.
and our geometry/yearbook teacher.
Yearbook.
That's actually
It's a
pretty cool. Then.
class.
No, I mean,
Mr. Pack is a yearbook teacher, bro.
He doesn't teach yearbook.
they don't.
though.
They don't. Yeah, they don't
I'm in a
teach yearbook. They like
photography
run
club.
the.
They don't I don't think yearbook is the name
He
of the
teaches
subject,
yearbook.
Nor.
No,
He
it
teaches
is.
yearbook.
No, it is.
our
It is
school-
because
in
they're
our
the
school,
they're the
we
ones
have-
who make the yearbook.
No, listen.
I
In
think.
our school, we have like academies, right? I'm in the photography academy. There's a cinema academy. There's a dance academy. There's just the gen ed academy. There's
Like-
like the robotics academy.
Oh, that's
there's-
what it was.
there's
I
the
remember,
yearbook academy.
What's it called? I remember when you left, you were at least the story I heard was you left so you could study film.
Yeah.
I thought that I was leaving because I wanted to study film, but the teacher for film in that school is terrible.
So you did want to study film, you just
I
didn't
did.
end up doing it.
Yes.
Okay.
We should wrap this up because I have to go.
Yeah.
Alright.
Any
2
final
hours
any
of
final
blood.
words?
I have a final.
Michael,
final
you
words.
gotta cut a lot of
Noah.
Huh?
You gotta cut a lot of this shit out, okay? Please.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was kind of boring before Noah came here. I think next time, like with every podcast you do, like just invite Noah to the podcast. He can
Like
join.
Noah when we get bored. No, because
Yeah,
Noah,
when we have nothing
Noah,
to do.
I'll
Noah
talk
only
about
has
my meme rap music career, dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
Noah
Ashton,
only
what
has
was
so
it? What
much
was
he
it,
can
like,
say.
Ashton something?
Mondo.
Oh no, it was
Forgot what it
Mongo.
Yeah, that.
Oh, no, whatever. Okay,
Oh.
this was a really good podcast.
All right.
It was good. It was good reuniting with you, Noah.
Yeah, it was nice.
Hopefully we can
Same here.
talk somewhere near the future again.
The beef has been squashed.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Any
I
final
see
words
you in a different light, bro.
from anyone else?
No, Dylan, say something funny.
Yeah, come on.
Bro, you can't put me on the spot like that, man.
Yo, mama got him.
Dylan, I have my notepad out.
leaving
Say
this-
something then. Oh yeah, if you don't know, I'm Dylan Funny Man, haha. Kyle has been writing down everything I say.
Every joke.
He's trying to learn. So you're right.
I respect
What
it.
was that joke, Kyle?
I don't know if
No,
Kyle
I,
can learn
I
comedy.
want a teaching moment. I'm
What about-
I'm open on a blank page, ready to write.
What about the joke, Kyle? Then the joke.
The turtle joke?
Yeah.
Tell the turtle joke. Tell the turtle joke.
No, you do.
I don't remember the turtle joke.
Okay, guys, I gotta go wrap this up, guys.
Yeah, Dylan, just
Yeah,
say like a funny one-liner that'll keep the audience like in awe.
Blowing smoke on my face like the angry emoji.
All right, I'll do. Okay. I want to wrap this podcast up. I hope you're listening to this. Ben Stark. Nobody liked you. You are not a likable person. You were more of an attention whore at its peak than Noah was at his peak. Oh,
And that
fucking!
is saying
My
something.
uncle was assassinated. Oh, my uncle killed Hitler. Shut the fuck up.
I
No
remember
one-
that.
Wait, did he really
Fuck
say
you,
my
Ben Stark.
uncle killed Hitler?
Yes,
Yep.
he did.
Oh my
Jeez.
god.
And he don't deny it. You know you did it, Ben. You know you did it. All right, that's
All
it.
right. See you guys.
All right. Remember,
Great podcast, boys.
subscribe.
Do.
Subscribe, like, share with
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
everybody, and
Join the
goodbye.
Discord.
Goodbye.